Okay, we should be going. We should be going. We should be live. We should be live. Everything's good. Everything's good. Hello, 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 hello.
Someone's in a happy mood.
Oh, I have to be in a happy mood. Someone has to be.
I'm not arguing against it. I'm just saying, like, generally speaking.
Well, I know. I mean, someone has to be in a happy mood, because why not?
That's fair. You'll see me complaining.
Yep. Okay, let's get this thing rolling.
I'll spread the stream around.
Yeah, thank you, because that saves me a lot of grief. Saves me a lot of grief.
Alright, I'm gonna put host in the retro server.
Okay, we are stream. Hello, everybody. If you guys, let's just wait for a few peeps. Can we eat the Edward Elric? No, we cannot. But yes, welcome to the Friday night discussion stream where we discuss a lot of shit. I am your wonderful host, Crossy, and joining me is the rather chaotic, my partner in crime, Hazard. Say hello, dear.
What's up, people?
Yes, he's joining me this stream, because why not?
If you have a problem with that, you can leave.
Anyway, we're here for a discussion stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have anything to discuss, anything at all, feel free to ask some stuff that we can discuss about, and so on and so forth. Hello,
People.
Hello, peeps coming into the chat. Hello. All right. What do you want to discuss? What do you want to discuss about? What do you want to discuss
let's
about?
see.
Like, to get things
There's
out
a
of the
bunch
way.
of things Well, for one, let me see. Oh yeah, that's right. I got into an interesting conversation earlier.
Oh.
Related to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Incidentally.
Oh, nice.
Basically, how I put it, that when one thinks about it, the reason why Jaden, for example, doesn't use certain elemental heroes. Oh, there's actually a good reason behind it if you think about it. Number one, for example, Aster Phoenix using Elemental Hero Phoenix Enforcer. One, that's Aster's signature card, and two, if Jaden had ever once used it, he would have been actively validating a false claim Aster made about Jaden ripping off his deck.
Yep.
Which basically meant that Jaden essentially would have been unintentionally criminalizing himself. Like, I gotta say it. So yeah, Aster's kind of a dick.
Then again, we're not reviewing. Well, I know we're not gonna review GX in the long run, but
not right now anyway. We haven't figured out when we're gonna review that. Let's be fair.
Like either season 3, season 4, or whenever we're stick to
most likely season 3 at some point.
Like if we're gonna
Justin
stick to
did confirm that.
If we're
Justin did.
Yeah. Well, sorry. If we're gonna stick to the whole legacy thing, like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything sort of formally does it.
Yeah, but either way though, like when it comes to GX, we're not gonna review it for a while.
Also, hi Rin.
Because I've already got, I think, like 2 or 3 people wanting to hop on as a guest for that, I think.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly. I have to double check that.
And speaking of guests, I have a feeling, and I still have that feeling, if we review anything Sonic related, people are going to jump on that like Friday.
Well, let's be fair, it's Sonic. I'm not surprised in the least.
But yeah.
Like it or love it, basically. Like, Sonic is Sonic is basically a huge part of a lot of people's childhood. Let's be fair.
Mm-hmm. No cap, no cap.
Like, let's be fair here. Like, Sonic has been a huge part of damn near everyone's childhoods that we know of, in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like, and let's be fair, any Sonic series we look over from the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon all the way to Sonic X, people are going to be all over that in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Like, let's be fair here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, speaking of reviews, I'm kind of excited that like we'll probably that season 3 is gonna be like a free for all kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, because I think we got your choices in like
We've
yours,
got a few
yeah,
choices.
like yours was Batman Beyond. I think mine
Well,
was I don't remember what was mine.
I'd have to look over the list. Like we
Yeah.
had a whole bunch of suggestions. I know one of the ones we were talking about was Code Lyoko. So that's already confirmed for season 3.
Also, hello Mizu, how's it going?
Hey, for it's adorable Floxy Floof.
If you guys want in on the discussions, let me know. Like, if you guys want in on the stream, let me know.
As long as it's within reason.
Yeah, like as long as if it's within reason, because we are gonna talk about a lot of things like animes I've seen so far and that I've
Which
checked
reminds
out.
me, I noticed you posted a tweet about Yashahime.
Yeah,
How is it? Like I haven't watched it yet,
it's
mainly because to be fair,
it's actually
I
pretty.
have like I have like 300 anime I need to catch up on, so that's the only reason why I haven't watched it yet.
It's actually pretty good. Like it kind of starts off. It kind of gives you like a refresher course in the first episode with like they don't start with the flashback, but like they kind of start with the whole modern, not modern day shit. Like no, like the present day when they're like uh attacking a demon of some kind. Like like they're doing like a refresher course of the characters before they get into the nitty gritty adventures of the kids. And like I said before, they're doing the whole the protagonist passing the torch to their kids, right?
Sort of like
Yeah,
that, yeah.
yeah. So, eh. But that's probably my gist of it.
You're probably not far off, to be
Yeah,
fair.
I only watched 3 episodes, so that way I could get like a clear mind of it. That way, and I'm still currently watching Inuyasha on my own time to watch the Yashahime proper. So, yeah.
Again, kind of understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, when it comes to Yashima, like I said, I don't have that much of an opinion on it because I haven't watched it yet. So I have no real opinion on it right now. Maybe down the line I would, but not right now.
Yeah, it's understandable. Like if you want, like I said, like to those who are gonna watch Yashahime, I suggest like watching Inuyasha first to get a better grasp of understanding of who the characters are and et cetera, like where the story goes from then
It's
on down.
actually highly recommended you do. I mean, yeah, Inuyasha's a long ass series, but it is what it is.
167 episodes won't kill you. And final act.
To be fair, it could be worse. You could be forced to sit through the entirety of One Piece.
We don't talk about One Piece. Fuck One
I
Piece.
thought we did.
Oh,
I don't have anything against One Piece personally. It's just that's a lot of content.
I mean, okay, the openings are kind of a straight banger for One Piece. I'll give it that, but fuck no. I rather live. I rather live.
Like, okay, you know what? I got one worse for you. Try sitting through the entirety of Case Closed.
Oh my god, are you trying to are you trying to kill my viewers right now, hun?
I'm just saying, seriously, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Try sitting through the entire Case Closed. That shit's still ongoing to this day.
mm-hmm. Like I said, like you guys, like, unless you guys have a plan, like have some sort of guide to which is filler, which is not, you'll be okay. Like,
Even then, there's a lot of content regardless.
yeah, I'm talking about, like,
I'm not gonna front, like that's still a lot of content.
yeah, but I'm talking about, like, trying to get through Inuyasha or something like that.
I know. But like it's still a fair amount of content. Even if you skip the fillers, there's still like roughly what 100 episodes at least, give or
Mm,
take.
mm-hmm.
And that's just one from my memory, to be fair.
Like, it's 100 and, like, if you're including final act, like, it's like 193 episodes.
Exactly. Like I say, not, and then there's Lupin the Third. Though to be fair, it's been broken into multiple parts, much like how they handled JoJo, and
Mm-hmm.
it has been what was it? It has been rebooted a couple times, but ultimately they at least keep it the episode count somewhat manageable, though it's episodic as hell.
Yep.
I mean, I remember Lupin the Third like vaguely because I like. Here's the problem: like when I have a comes to Lupin the Third, I didn't get to watch it much, not because of the dislike or anything, but more because whenever I did try to watch it, it was on the time slots were a bitch. It was on at like 6 in the fucking morning.
Mm-hmm.
When more often than not, I would be asleep around that time.
Yep. And I was small at the time to even know its existence. Hell, I was kind of
That's what I'm saying. Like
like, I was
for better
small.
or worse.
Like, I was small at the time to even know, like, Adult Swim's classics, like all the shows and anime that were on Adult Swim's existence, because I was small at the time and I would, like, get in trouble in some shit.
Which is understandable given the circumstances. Like I said, trying to tackle a series like Lupin the Third alone is somewhat challenging, but not impossible.
Don't worry,
Trying to tackle
I won't forget about the movies, Ren.
the movies, on the other hand, I've already checked with Inuyasha. The movies are all non-canon, surprisingly.
Okay.
Even though they easily have a good place where they could be canon, but nope, not a single one is canon.
Mm-hmm.
Which is odd, given this premise, but whatever.
But yeah,
Yeah, they did. I didn't get to see that one because I only heard about it for like secondhand, Ren. So yeah, I'm not surprised it's they had a crossover episode. To be fair, Fairy Tail and Rave Master had a crossover episode several years ago. And I'll say as much about both series as a whole. Rave Master definitely deserved better. Mainly because, but I'm not blaming any particular source on why Rave Master essentially bombed.
And
Part of the reason it bombed was literally because the creator of Point Blank admitted he was having issues with writer's block for that series.
oh, apparently movie 3, the movie 3 of Inuyasha is canon.
Which one was that again? Because I honestly can't remember.
The Swords of an Honorable Ruler. Swords of an
Oh yeah,
Honorable
wait,
Ruler.
that one is canon. That's right. That one is canon.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Cause
It's been a while since I watched that movie.
it kind of like flashbacks to their like to Inuyasha and
Yeah,
Shishomaru's father.
it also explains their It also explains how Inuyasha was born, basically. So there's that.
Mm-hmm. They mentioned movie
So yeah,
3.
I forgot that bit. Just like how in Bleach, the Diamond Dust Rebellion is actually canon, largely because of Captain Hitsugaya's backstory.
Speaking of Bleach, I'm loving it so far.
That's not surprising.
And also, yes, just because just because me and Has like are binging other animes and not like going in Bleach full time.
No, we kind of are. It's just we're taking breaks from it after every like couple arcs, like after every major arc, so that we can recharge and we don't basically go we don't make ourselves go through hell trying to basically memorize all that shit.
Mm-hmm. So I will say about the Soul Society arc, it was like a game of Among Us. At least in the climax part of it.
That is fair. Though there's one anime that actually rightly deserves that nickname.
Raka.
Yep. Raka was something else. I'll say that.
Gory. Fuck you. Gory. Fuck.
Like Rock the Blaze of Six Flowers. I made a video about it a while back. But I still stand by what I said. That series is built different.
Also, Lee told you to make you a sandwich.
He can go fuck himself.
Don't be mean. Tell him to make him a sandwich. Go make him a sandwich.
No, I'm about to tell him to make a sandwich because he's the one who's a licensed cook. But yeah, like I was saying, basically, for better or worse, a lot of these, like, there's a number of shows that honestly deserve a better chance.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And like I said, Rave Master was one of them because it had good ideas. The problem was literally the writer's block was apparently crippling for what I've read for Hiro Mashima. Ouch. And if that's the case, he has my sympathy for that because writer's block can be a real bitch from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be stuck with that. Like, I would not want to be stuck with that, so I can sympathize.
Yep. Let's see. Animes that I'm currently. I mean, okay. Since we're back on, since I said I was going to talk about Shaman King. Like, since we're back from the break, from the Olympic winter break that they had, it's going good so far. I don't know, like, ever since I kind of made that whole thing about, like, watching the episode of its premieres, I kind of, like, petered out a bit, like, poot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, when it comes to Shaman King, I really, like, I'm gonna be honest, I think Shaman King was kind of done a disservice at some point.
Yeah.
When it came to reboot. Don't get me wrong, they did fine with it, like, so far, but they could have done better. Though I kind of blame it partly on, I guess, the lack of support for it overall.
Not to mention, like trying to give you like the play-by-play on episodes and trying to like keep up with the premiere times. It just kind of, I kind of got I kind of got tired, like, and fell flat.
Yeah, that's why I don't bother trying to, like, keep up with the.
Hence why we're kind of like, I'm just gonna like say fuck it and let's just wait for the dub version to come out when
I'm gonna be honest, you'd be better off that way.
Final batch of episodes. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the reason why I always want to play keep up with Shaman King 2021 is because, like, I'm in this Shaman King Discord server. And they get into little discussions, and I kind of join in on those discussions and make a little jokes, and they kind of elaborate on their opinion of episodes.
Yeah, let's be fair. Half the time that when you see someone basically make their own opinions about an anime or a manga chapter or whatever, they're not always upfront about why they like or dislike it. They say, "Oh, it sucks," or they don't like it. Like,
yeah, like, and
elaborate, motherfucker.
Yeah, like I'm kind of getting into this thing where I kind of want peeps to elaborate with me to say like, "Oh, why does it suck? Why do you like it so much?" And
exactly,
like, instead of plain just say, "Oh, I don't like it." That's just it. Like, I kind of
that's just stupid.
I kind of want a discussion to go along. That way we can, discuss about shit.
The problem again is that people got no respect for the work. No, that some people don't got no respect for the work that the animators and the writers put in.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of disgusting.
Like I said, the animation now in the episodes, like, it's literally trying its best to keep up with, the hype of Demon Slayer and like the hype of Demon Slayer and like, in between the hype of Demon Slayer and the hype of Bleach, like with their animation shtick. Like, it's literally trying since they got new toys to play with.
Pretty much, and with the 1,000 Year Blood War coming up, yeah, like, not only that, but also certain animes that should have gotten their season 2 or at least, been at least somewhat finished up, like High School of the Dead, because what I heard recently, the manga was finished quite some time ago. Like, the manga's been finished. The problem is, season 2 never happened because the creator died.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I've been hearing. And that's a damn shame because the creator was one who was pushing for season 2 to happen. Now that's not likely to because of this, because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And what sucks is that not only is season 2 not likely to happen, if ever, but I think for any fans of the series, we got a raw deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because High School of the Dead was honestly considered considering the premise and the blatant fan service, it wasn't the worst written anime out there. Not even close.
To be honest,
Because
I
what I
haven't.
read
To be
of
honest
the
with you,
manga,
I haven't seen High School of the Dead. Just Flick Goku 2GS version.
yeah, I'm gonna have to introduce you to that at some point because there's a crap ton of fan service, but there's actually some plot within the series.
How about we kind of
I know, shocker to me too.
okay. How about and I know you were gonna introduce me to Air Gear after we take a break from the next arc of Bleach. How about you show me High School of the Dead when we get to after the next arc of when we watch Bleach
I don't mind.
time.
Well, right now it's only 12 episodes, so we could probably binge that in literally one night.
That should be easy enough.
Like I said, for better or worse. Hello, Dr. B. Yeah, for better or worse, though, some animes just got a really bad deal.
Let's see. But yeah, Shaman King 2021, it's a good anime, but I'm just kind of slow. I'm just kind of getting tired out with the keeping up with episode times and.
That's why I warned you about that. To be fair, I did warn you.
To be honest, can you blame me? Because it's
yes.
Because on my time, it's around 2:55, and since we're going in daylight savings time, it's gonna be at 3:55, which.
My point still stands, though. I warned you that trying to pull that was gonna bite you in the ass at some point. And I'm speaking from experience because I used to do the same shit back in the day of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Again.
And this is how I had a work schedule and everything, so.
Again, I did say this. When Bleach comes out, when the 1,000-Year Blood War
we're
comes
still
out,
gonna be busy watching the stuff before it. So
I'm not gonna do the whole thing that I'm doing with Shaman King. At least
trust me. By the time we're done with the episodes we got to watch now, trust me when I say this. By the time we get through the episodes before the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, by the time we're done, they'll be finished animating the Blood War arc. Because Bleach has over 380 something episodes. We're not gonna be done that easily.
And not to mention, we're gonna watch some anime on the side.
Exactly. Like I said, by the time we're done, trust me, if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if the 1,000-Year Blood War arc is finished by the time by the time we done watching Bleach overall. By the time we get through what we have right now, the Blood War arc will probably finish. Because if I'm right, and this is pure guesswork on my end, about the number of episodes we'll probably see out of the Blood War arc, we'll probably see anywhere from 26 to 52 episodes, and that's purely guesswork.
Also, hello, Dran. Welcome to the stream. But yeah.
That is purely guesswork on my part, to be fair. But if that is the case, then no surprise, honestly. I mean, it is what it is when it comes to Bleach. But yeah, I'm not particularly concerned, to be honest with you. But overall, like I said, Bleach, yeah, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. In terms of we're not gonna be done quite yet. Again, I say this of experience.
Also,
I've watched pretty much majority of it was through Adult Swim. But I've watched I've watched the majority of Bleach through Adult Swim, but I also did watch it on streaming sites back then too.
Also, Rand's asking if you're gonna get me to watching Afuertas.
I intend to, actually. I'm just waiting for season 2 to be done. I haven't watched season 2 yet, so
yeah,
no spoilers on that one.
I kind of learned my lesson not to go ahead and watch shit at their premiere times, because you're kind of competing with Japan time. You're kind of competing with their time zones and shit.
Exactly. Not to mention, I have to point something out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to these anime, like I said, speaking from experience, I remember back then when I was this was I think my second year of college, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. Like this was around the time I was still in college. Like I would try and basically bust my ass trying to catch up on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds because I'm gonna be honest, I was a big fan of it back when I first came out. And the thing was, I basically even with a full schedule from my classes and from work, I'll basically go out of my way to try and catch that shit. Well, it was originally on YouTube, but because there was somebody I know of who basically had the episodes uploaded, but eventually YouTube took that channel down.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point, I was missing like maybe a good 3 weeks worth of content from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. This was a long ass time ago, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned my lesson the painful way.
But yeah,
I learned my lesson that day.
yeah, but
So
like I said, guys, I will be watching. I will try to watch the animes that you guys are recommending me. I will try to watch it. It's just that I'm trying to keep tabs on animes that I've been tackling and
that's why I made a bucket list.
joining in fandoms and
Because
shit. Like
that's why I made a bucket list, babe, so I don't forget the animes I put down to watch.
yeah,
I've already finished roughly half my bucket list because of it.
I mean, there's some animes that I kind of dropped, I'm still watching Demon Slayer season. I'm still watching Demon Slayer, the new Entertainment District arc. I'm still watching Inuyasha at my own time.
She's also watching Assassination Classroom on my recommendation.
Mm-hmm. I'm still binging Shaman King, but at the same time, I'm kind of falling back on it because
She's basically taking it easy.
yeah, I just need to take it easy because trying to watch it at their premiere time. Don't make me take away your mod powers, Bardock. Because I will do it. I will do it. I will take away your mod powers. I have the power. I have the power.
Yeah, Dr. B, I don't blame you if you can't finish Pokemon or Digimon. Digimon, to be fair, at least they keep the stories broken up enough that it's not one gigantic clusterfuck.
And
Pokemon, on the other hand, has been extremely guilty of being one big clusterfuck.
and they DH Dash twice.
Yeah, I can't forgive that. That just speaks of really bad writing long term.
Mm-hmm.
As for Digimon, it depends on which part of Digimon you watch. If you're watching Adventure 1 and 2, you're watching Tamers, you're watching Frontier, etc., etc. The only one I do not recommend, and with good reason, is Digimon Fusion.
Mm.
I'm going to sum it up in one word what I think of Digimon Fusion. Ass.
Yes.
There's barely anything nice I can say about Digimon Fusion at all.
Hang on.
I'm sorry. I tried watching it, and I ended up hating it.
Hang on. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play something in chat.
Or borderline hating it. The fact of the matter is, I am not the biggest fan of Digimon Fusion at all.
I'm gonna play something in chat if I can
And
find it.
And Crossy is my witness. I really, really tried to find reasons to actually like that series.
Okay.
I couldn't.
What's your thoughts on fusions again?
Straight up ass.
Ass.
You cannot I'm sorry for anyone who's a fan of Digimon Fusion, more power to you, but nope, I can't stand it. I've tried. I've legitimately tried, and I just can't get behind it. I really can't.
Okay.
And the sad fact is, I doubt I ever will to either. So there you go.
I'm assuming you're in the chat. You want to join in, Justin? I mean, assuming the wife's not busy and stuff. Yeah.
Like, ugh.
But back to it,
Oh no,
like.
I didn't forget Data Squad. I said etc. Maybe I didn't forget Data Squad. That's actually one of my favorites. I did not forget Data Squad. Believe that.
Because the protagonist can
I
punch a
just,
Digimon in the face.
yep, that's one of the things that made Data Squad memorable. That and
Da,
the
da, da,
fact
da,
that
da, da, da.
he legit punched a Royal Knight and basically broke his fucking shield.
Yep. Remember, kids.
That stuck with me. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of those ones that stuck with me. And Hun, I don't remember if you saw that conversation, but Edgy completely lost his shit when Justin showed him a clip of that.
And we
Uh,
can't forget the moment that Zammy wanted to freaking bang Marcus.
I mean, all you can say to that is, God damn it, Sammy.
Yeah. Well, she
I
is.
mean,
She is Justin's.
I will say this much.
She is Justin's fiance, so we can't give her that much.
I mean, all I can say to that is this.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus was definitely one unique protagonist for Digimon as a whole because he wasn't the gogglehead and he wasn't the clear-cut leader like the other ones before and after him. So that's what actually made him unique amongst Digimon, like Digimon. I guess I want to say Tamers, like Digidestin, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Fact still remains, he was actually considered he's actually considered one of the toughest
You showed a clip
Digimon
of. You
tamers.
showed a clip to Edgy of Digimon Data Squad there, Justin, when
Yeah, and Marcus punched the shit out of what was it? Not from Data Squad, but this was from Fusion as well. Marcus literally punched Venom Iotismon so hard he knocked him into two more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying like, what the fuck is this?
And
So yeah, I feel like he's pain when it comes to watching something so goddamn ridiculous.
hey, there's Cooler Joestar. How's it going, CJ? Welcome to the stream. We're discussion stream Friday night. Welcome to the stream. Kevin King's better than JoJo, by the way.
But yeah, like I said, I completely okay. And Justin's calling. Hold on.
All right, let's go.
There we go.
Hello, I'm sorry we called. I'm sorry I called. Say we summoned you.
Nah, it's fine. We were just chilling.
Oh.
Dragon Half, I am not sure if I've seen that or not. I've seen a lot of different things, so.
There's my baby.
Sammy?
Sorry about that. I was messaging Riku.
Oh.
You're good.
Sorry we interrupted your program for Crossy Rain.
No,
it's okay. We were just watching FNAF.
Oh.
Ah. If any, we're just literally discussing Digimon right now on stream.
Something I don't know about. Yay.
Yeah, but Sammy, there is one character.
One character.
There's only one character that I care about.
And yeah, that's Marcus, the guy who punches Digimon for a living.
I think there's a Digimon World in VR
I'm
chat.
a gif of him right now.
Yeah, there's a Digimon World in VR chat.
Does this a little bit?
That's the only guy I care about.
Marcus was a savage. I'll say that right now. Like, he was a straight up savage.
I now give the Crossy head pets.
Hello.
Also, I still laugh at how he punched a giant chicken and got away with it.
There you go, Crossy. You get pets from Gyutaro.
Yeah.
I now give the Crossy bubble gum. It is spearmint flavor.
Yay.
Nice.
So, people been talking to me about Gyutaro and stuff, and I'm starting to see why you like him so much, huh? He a good brother.
Yeah. Like, what was it we were talking about? Oh, right. Also, how basically we're going through Bleach right now. Well, take a quick break from that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you said you wanted to sit to finish Assassination Classroom, if I remember right.
Yeah, like re-binge it, I guess. I mean, you wanted to
That's
re-binge
fair.
it. But,
you watched like the first season, but we never got through the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Ren, like I've basically brought up Tokyo Revengers like once or twice, but that is completely up to Zam if she wants to see it or not. And Ren, we all know that you want to basically show off the fact that you have a husband on that series. Well, I will say this much about Tokyo Revengers. Fucking Baji literally looks like he's basically Majima's kid. That's a scary thought. Majima with a kid? So in another timeline he fucked Makoto? Noted.
Oh God.
Am I wrong though?
Just oh God.
I stand by what I said. Oh God. Yes, maybe if he had a different Agumon, like, because Agumon's like I think 4 different evolution lines. For what I remember, I can barely remember shit about Digimon evolutions half the time.
The problem with the Digimon family tree is it has, like, it relates to one of another. It goes to different lines. Hell, sometimes it connects to the Agumon, connects to the Guilmon Digiline and all that.
Yeah, because
Guilmon
Guilmon shares I think like one evolution line with Agumon, which is understandable considering he was literally based off of Agumon, and I think one with Vmon.
Fuck Guilmon.
Why do you hate Guilmon so much? Like, Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
Guilmon. Fuck Guilmon. Terriermon for the win. Terriermon Master Race.
Your bias is clearly showing.
You eat a dick, sir.
Like I said, your clear bias is showing right now.
Guilmon Sooks.
Yeah, Guilmon was literally based off of Vmon and to an extent Agumon, so exactly.
Shut up.
No.
Okay, let's see. What other discussion we could try? Since we got the team here.
Well, let's see. There's still peeps talking about Digimon in the chat. You're not wrong, Core. Like Digimon has been very long lived, even with the massive hits it took to its rep when Digimon Fusion basically sucked ass.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for the Tri movies, let's be fair, Digimon as a franchise would have been dead.
Try and less evolution.
Last Evolution was actually part of Tri movies, so that's not surprising.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it actually did fill in the blanks between the end of Adventure 2 and the final ending, basically. What's up, Geek Freak?
Hello. Also,
and for those who are just joining, it's not just me and Crossy this time. We've got Justin and Zammy in the chat.
Yeah, Crossy asked if we wanted to join, and we weren't really doing anything at the moment, so yeah.
I've tied them up and dragged them to the.
That's
He's been holding us hostage for 3 weeks, guys. Please help me.
What
the I only gave him mac and cheese. And
he hasn't given us any lotion, guys. Please send help. We're ashy to bits.
What the fuck? Oh my lord!
Cry for help! Please bring me lotion.
It's silence.
Yeah.
You don't tell me what to do.
I am the leader of this operation.
By the way, Zammy. Looking back on it in more detail, like when I look through some of the stuff on the GX manga, I can see why you hate Aster so much. Jesus Christ!
Can't spell Aster without ass.
Well, yeah, but I was talking specifically about how he basically made Jaden look like a complete bitch with Elemental Heroes. That and how... And I had to point this out in a conversation in another server earlier. How basically the reason he picked Phoenix's Force was 2 reasons. 1, his favorite, but 2, to piss Jaden off. Because it was a perfect counter to Jaden's bullshit. That and, how do I put this? if Jaden went and tried using other heroes similar to Wingman, people would have accused his ass of basically ripping off Aster. Which, to be fair, Aster was telling people, "Oh, Jaden's copying my deck. He can go fuck himself." That kind of shit. So if you think about it, he basically made Jaden reputation-wise his bitch.
Yeah.
So yeah, damn, I see why you despise Aster so much.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
the answer,
the fucking passion.
yeah, he is kind of a dick. I can't deny that. He is pretty much a dick. Again, the reason he picked the cards he picked were several reasons. You just have to look very closely.
Yep.
It was subtle, but I figured it out. It was pretty fucking subtle, though. Hey, Riku, what's up?
Hello.
Hi, Riku. I'm working on your shit.
What are you working on?
Last year he commissioned me to do Twitch bit thingies, and I'm doing those right now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
the
forgot.
doctor released me now.
Yay!
oh wait, did I commission you for something?
Yeah, did remember,
Yeah,
babe?
Is it too late to change it now? 'Cause-
You can change it if you want. I don't care. I haven't started it.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah, both you and me and Commissioner. So she just hasn't started it yet.
Okay.
Okay, Trick, yeah, we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit because I was literally just telling Zammy I see why she hates him now. Why she hates specifically Aster
Now hate
Phoenix.
Aster with me.
I'll
Start
probably
the Hate Aster Club.
You know what? I'll probably say it in the chat.
What, you want me to draw
basically.
something gory?
What the fuck?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to have fun with that.
Why am I not surprised? Alright, again, for
Also-
people just joining, it says it's not just me and Crossy this time for these Friday night streams for tonight. It's also with our fellow Electro Warriors, Justin and Zammy.
Hello. And I believe if I'm correct, Zammy, both me and Crossy, when we paid you, it was a fucking profile picture commission?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
You're welcome, bro. And you can use it.
All right, you used one for me, and I paid for her for another one. That's right. Good.
Okay. It was a team effort, okay? I'm helping you and your channel grow. If you guys don't know, I edit videos for this guy, for the Bardocs. Hence why you see the juicy memes.
Mm-hmm.
And a birdie.
Yeah, maybe that was actually more the rematch between Jaden and Aster. But their first duel, I'm gonna be honest, Aster basically made Jaden his bitch in the long run. Mainly because Jaden was completely caught unawares of how Destiny Heroes worked. Not to mention, Aster had given him a pretty rough fight with just Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Not Destiny Hero, Elemental Hero Phoenix Enforcer, and then Shiny Phoenix Enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we talking about Destiny Heroes? Fuck them.
No, I was just literally to correct someone on something. And Dr. B, to be fair, it's not so much seasons, but more spin-offs.
She hasn't watched Digimon yet, though, Gilmon.
Yeah, Zammy has not seen Digimon.
But if she did, she would pick the good side and pick Terriermon.
No, she won't. She's gonna pick Marcus and Agumon. This is them we're talking about.
Well, Data Squad-wise, we don't know the rest.
Fair enough. Let's be fair here. Zammy would probably pick, if he can't have the Data Squad. Yeah, so far, Marcus is apparently a favorite. Which doesn't surprise me, actually, given, Marcus is a badass son of a bitch in his own right.
I rewatched Kill la Kill and Fairy Tail. Gotta say, both are still some of my favorites animes, period.
That is completely understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for better or worse, honestly, Digimon to this day still deserves props.
The classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one thing, but the whole franchise is another thing, including spin-offs.
Yeah, I don't blame you whatsoever for that. I really don't.
My recommendation just If you're binge watching GX all the way to Varanes, just stop at Varanes. You're not missing much with Sevens and Go Rush. It's just Beyblade, but with Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? That's
The
why
sad
I
part
heard
is
that
you're not
Gold Rush
wrong.
is gonna have their protagonist be an alien.
No, like Gold Rush actually has twins as protagonists. Actually, I looked into that.
Mm-hmm.
They're
The
basically
article I read
twins.
must have.
Yo, the alien thing. The only time they ever there's an alien involved, but he's not like the main protagonist. And besides, in that respect, they're just repeating Zexel at that point. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Motherfuckers, I want my alien protagonist.
I didn't
They'll
finish
probably
GX
do that
and stop.
eventually.
Okay, I didn't finish GX and stop watching the anime. I think it was GX that made me go off the Yu-Gi-Oh anime series because of how silly it got, and Jaden was annoying, in my opinion.
I'm gonna assume you stopped somewhere between
How
seasons.
dare you! Jaden is an adorable cinnamon roll.
I'm
With
gonna
rainbow hair.
assume that. I'm gonna assume you stopped somewhere at season 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because season 4, Jaden changes a lot.
He's
And
not.
I mean a lot. He's not the same. Like, he's not the same happy-go-lucky Jaden anymore. He's something different.
He's not chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard.
God damn it,
He's
hon.
not finding trouble working and not working too hard.
Okay, that's
I mean,
enough.
I can't really blame Jaden. Like, literally, dueling stopped being fun for him after the whole, oh, you need to duel this guy or else this happens, and you have to win.
Not just that, but also literally witnessing his friends slaughtered in front of him. I think it was season 3 this happened.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jaden went through some shit. Like, I'm sorry, but Jaden went through some shit.
Mm-hmm. He became depresso espresso.
I wouldn't call him so much depressed. He was forced to grow up faster than he would have wanted.
He's not chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard. He's chilling out with
Are
the
you
crew.
done?
Give it a rest already.
Okay.
Crossy, shut the thick.
Okay. Man. Get him in jokes.
That joke was dying painfully.
Top Nickelodeon series. Ooh. That's a tough one.
Top Nickelodeon series, SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob.
I'm gonna be honest, and you can't fault me for this one. I was more of a fan of Danny Phantom. Like, I literally was more like into watching Danny Phantom than I was into SpongeBob.
What about you, Justin?
That and also Hey Arnold and the Rugrats. Like, I grew up with those shows. But yeah, like Geek Freaks for real. Like, Jaden changed a lot as a character, and though honestly, given the circumstances, it's not without just cause. And
Did you guys
honestly,
catch that?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the stream did.
Yep.
Holy shit, that was.
Justin, you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly,
I think you were mad.
I know there are some people who will never agree with me on this, but I personally think Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is far better than GX in many respects.
I will fucking murder you.
I'm
You
sorry,
leave
but
GX alone.
I'm sorry, but it's true. Oh no, I didn't forget Invader Zim core. I didn't forget Invader Zim at all.
Nope.
Don't get me wrong, it's a show I liked. It's just I had my preferences.
How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
GX is alpha male.
Chalk Zone, I
Don't like
forgot.
beta male.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about Chalk Zone for a minute.
Hazard, you gotta draw something.
Oh my
That's
fucking
okay.
god.
Justin, you gotta draw something.
Oh, horseshoe.
Yeah, if anything else, Zim got canceled too soon.
Mm.
Like, if Zim got canceled too soon, I gotta be honest.
Zimmy, you gotta draw something.
Draw what?
That's what he always says in the fucking show.
Actually, Xavier, believe it or not, technically speaking, if any other parents hasn't been outright canceled, the problem is they can't continue it because Butch Hartman left Nickelodeon.
Yep.
So
But
you
that
have
doesn't
to,
stop them from making a fucking low budget porno looking like, you know.
let's not think about
Let's-
that.
let's-
I don't want to remember that exists.
Let's not look at that live action hell.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gross. Just gross.
Let's see.
Fuck yeah, that live action.
That was ugh.
Going Ghost.
Don't worry, Nickelodeon. Look, Nickelodeon, I'm sure you'll get good porno out of it anyway.
Oh my god.
They'll get good moolah.
Yeah, probably been like torn between fucking Jorgen von Strangle and his wife.
Kids need to know the truth of where babies come from. Truly
Oh
come
my
from.
fucking god.
It's time they learn.
Oh my god. But yeah, like
it already looks like a low budget porno. They might as well.
Yes.
you probably wouldn't be wrong either. That's the scary part.
Anywho, any other discussion topics, guys?
Let's see. Honestly, like I said, there are certain Nickelodeon shows I liked and some I just was about. I was more of I'm gonna be honest, I was more of a Kids WB Foxbox Cartoon Network kid than a Nickelodeon kid.
Oh
Or a
boy,
Disney kid.
Fox. Ugh. Who remembers the Fox box is what I'm wondering.
I do, surprisingly, after all this time.
Well, you're an old man, so.
Go fuck yourself.
We're all old here. Shut the fuck up.
We
He's
are
the
the
oldest,
Winks.
he's
We are
40.
the Winks. Come join the club. We are the Winks. We are
Forgot
the
how old Azad is, hon?
He's in his 30s, so
He's literally dad age. Anyway,
yeah, but he kind of
But
cute
a
though.
lot of
He's
people
kind of cute
remember,
though for.
WB Fox box. Oh, so if you hear background noise, don't mind me. I'm watching a BHD react to the Black Force synergy of Tokyo Revengers.
Oh god,
Oh,
I
no.
forgot about that.
Truck-kun.
I'm over here popping gum, so
I thought you were gonna say popping tags. I'm a little
I'm
disappointed.
not Macklemore.
Yeah, and yeah, Geek Freak, I'm also a bit of a Toonami kid as well. Like I grew up on that shit too, so
I was kind of a late bloomer with.
that's understandable. I mean, to be fair, not everyone was like a Toonami kid.
And not only that, Toonami came out late at night, so it's not your fault there.
Yeah.
Like the most times I remember seeing on Toonami was like Big O, for example.
Yep, that's one of my favorites to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Big O was one of those shows I just basically had to keep watching.
Anyone remember
And
Ed,
what-
and Eddie? Yes, we are aware of Ed, and Eddie's existence. We will review it soon.
Oh, we're
That's gonna be a
talking about
hell
the
of a binge watch.
we're talking about the old Toonami Geek Freak. Like
Mhm.
I remember back in the day, I was watching big like all these anime shows like Big O. I was watching Outlaw Star, Tenchi Muyo, and so on.
Moonface! Nobody forget about Moonface!
I was also watching what was it? Ronin Warriors, and even at one point, I forget what I almost forgot the name of the series for a second. One of the shows I remember watching fondly, like at one point they put like I'm kind of annoyed they put like they replaced Toonami like a few years back with Maguzi. But at the same time, I guess it was probably for the best long term because it did come back.
Oh,
For-
Rico messaged me.
For Saturday nights. Big O! It's now showtime!
Pretty much. It used to be on the afternoon, but what sucked was I ended up missing half the shows by the time I got out of school, got out of class and on the way home from school. So I ended up like I would basically catch like maybe the latter half of Toonami. So that's why Dragon Ball Z was not one of the first shows I watched.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally because of that. Like the reason I didn't watch like that's why people like when people ask me if Dragon Ball Z was one of the first shows I watched, like nope, it was not even close. That's why I've always told people straight up that shows I watched were like Outlaw Star, Tenchi Muyo. I watched those because those are ones I caught. Like I caught like caught a line on.
Mm-hmm. I think the closest one of anime that I watched as a kid was probably Inuyasha. with my older sister, since we'd always try to watch it at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You poor soul.
This reminds me of that one meme where it's on TikTok. The one meme where you wake up and Inuyasha's ending theme is playing on the TV.
Yeah.
Or one of those commercials where you saw that they were like selling some DVD or CD or probably that one. What's it called? The no stick pan thingy.
Oh no.
I think that was it.
Or the no spill cup thing. Like there was always those weird ass commercials.
Dr. B, you have to remember that Chris is not the how to put this. He's not really the fan. He has not really been into any of the older stuff that a lot of us grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
Hence why.
So if you ever started to suggest certain shows to him, he's gonna be like, "The hell's this?"
Mm-hmm.
That's literally how it is.
I wanted to say back onto Foxbox and Toonami and stuff. I remembered how when I watched the show first called the show on the Ultimate Muscle, I think literally what I find funny was that was the thing that got me into wrestling before and stuff. Even though I was young and it's not what I expected when I grew older, but I got used to it and stuff, telling the differences. But so it's just I just find it funny how an anime show got me into a certain thing.
Like, mommy, I wanna be like that character. I want to be in the wrestling ring.
Oh my god, this sucks, man. I had a horrible ass childhood because the shit that I was into was fucking Sailor Moon and all of that stuff, and there was no anime stores around. Like, we were lacking anime merch when we were young and we were growing up on anime. Like, I wanted Sailor Moon dolls. I wanted Sailor Moon t-shirts. I wanted Sailor Moon merch, and they'd have to look online for it.
Yeah, I do.
It's just that...
Go ahead.
And since that stuff is considered vintage at that time, well, they had to spend big bucks on, merch for that type of shit. Like, Sailor Moon dolls, they went for like 60 or 70 bucks. So they're worth an arm and a penny.
Yeah, and yes, I've heard of Hajime no Ippo, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been a long-standing Gundam fan off and on for years. To answer your guys' questions on that. Because I don't know when Justin got into Gundam, but I got Crossy into watching Gundam with the anime G Gundam.
It started off like this for me when it came to Gundam. It started, I believe, I can't remember which one I watched first. I believe it was either G1 Gundam, like the very first, or either G Gundam. Like you said, you started out with G Gundam, right?
I started Crossy off with G Gundam. The first Gundam anime I watched was Gundam Wing, then G Gundam, and then the original, like the very beginning.
Yeah, I can't remember which one I watched first, but the Gundams I remember a lot was G1 Gundam, the first one, the very first Gundam series, G Gundam, and Gundam Wing, because literally Gundam Wing gave me one of my most favorite Gundams of all time in there, and that was Gundam Empion.
Understandable.
I will say, though, I want to bring back one little thing. Zemi will find this adorable and stuff, and Crossy might find it adorable. There was a time when I was a little kid and stuff for Halloween, my mom got me an Agumon costume for Digimon.
Aww.
Yeah, I dressed up like a little Agumon.
Finally, something to yeet you over.
Hun, you can't yeet him for that.
We support Terriermon in this house.
To be fair, Terriermon...
We support all Digimon that are awesome, not just Terriermon.
Terriermon wasn't really a thing
Terriermon's a
back
bitch.
then.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He is a rabbit and an innocent being. You take that back.
Oh, and Zami, to answer any questions you might have about Gundam Wing, I have a feeling you might like this character because he pilots the Gundam that Justin's talking about. Here you go.
White hair. Why do y'all keep giving me white-haired husband? Stop.
Because you was a simple beach.
Wait till you hear his voice, though. Apparently, according to some of the girls I knew who watched Gundam Wing, they basically said they could draw over him all day. At least that's what I heard, though.
I mean, if you want white-haired characters, give me a second.
We'll take some time for Zami to get used to, because I know she's not into big old mechs.
Yeah, no, I tried getting into mechs a long time ago.
But who knows? When we start watching Gundam and stuff, you'll get used to it.
Let's see.
Oh, look, it's the character that's voiced by Ichiban.
Yeah, have a Kaiji Tang
Okay,
samurai.
maybe I can't fault you there. I remember watching Metabots as a kid. And I'm gonna be honest, I enjoyed it, but I never got to catch it often because time slots are a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that I was very caught up with it, and then I remember how Metabee got like a new body type thing.
Not
Metabee, not Metapod. But I get what you're referencing. Anyway, Metabee, first of all, I remember Metabee got like a new look or something, like for a season or something, or
yeah, they gave him an upgrade. I forget when, but they gave him an upgrade.
Yeah, like here it is. They gave him an upgrade, and he could turn into like a car here and stuff. And I'm just like, well, all right then.
That is pretty kick-ass, though.
It is. It is. I'm not complaining. It's just like
Okay, Transformer.
He's not wrong. I will say though, another show that I think there was a lot of shows that were underrated or need more appreciation. Like for example, like Shaolin Showdown for one.
As
Yep,
Cassie,
Shaolin
Justin, and Sammy. You guys remember watching Totally Spies? Yep.
I watched it
guilty
vague,
of that.
like
I watched
off.
Winx Club over Spice.
I watched it off and on. I watched it off and on with Totally Spies. Like, I didn't even know Winx Club existed because, again, time slots are a bitch back in the day. So they kept changing the time slots around like every few months. So either I caught it or I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I watched both, and I personally enjoyed both.
Also, let me see here.
Gundam
That's fair, Geek Freak. Now, everyone has their preference of Gundam series. I personally prefer Gundam Wing, G Gundam, and to a degree, I prefer a couple other ones. I can't remember the full names of at the moment.
People
I
like
can.
Gundam Seed and all.
I've watched roughly half the Gundam franchise at this point, give or take.
To be fair, there's a lot of Gundams it's hard to keep up with nowadays.
Yeah, because not only that, but a lot of different creators too, who have put their own spin on Gundam everything. I know with Gundam Seed, there was supposed to be a trilogy, but sadly the creator died before he could get to work on the third part of the whole trilogy. So, yeah.
Hey guys, question. Has there ever been a time where you just wanted to yell at a reviewer? What the hell did you expect? Citizen Kane? Seriously?
Honestly, not really.
We don't even...
Not really. Most reviews we do.
Most reviews, like, they usually, like, to some degree line up with what we think about certain movies or whatever, but it is what it is. Everyone's got their own opinion.
Besides, we don't even...
I mean, granted, there are some reviewers who are complete dicks about the shows they review, but that's their opinion, and we should respect that. Like, I know there's some reviewers, for example, who honestly hate Inuyasha with a fiery passion. But you know what?
That's why? Because they're stupid.
But that's completely on them. Like, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a reviewer out there who hated Freakazoid. Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But the one thing I do find galling about some reviewers out there, they don't always do their research proper, and it kind of irks me a lot.
Although
I'll be honest.
If I want my giant robot Phil, I'd watch Evangelion. Good luck.
Oh, Evangelion's something else. That series is something else. I still hate Gendo Ikari to this day with good reason.
Get in the fucking robot, Shinji.
It's not just because of that. He's, like, we're talking about somebody who literally threw his own son under the bus just because he didn't know how to be a decent human being. Fuck him. He's the type of father nobody likes. So yeah, I have no reason to like Gendo Ikari whatsoever. He can go fuck himself. And you can quote me on that if you want, but yeah, like if I had to choose between, you know what? If I had to choose between sparing him or sparing Shao Tucker, that's a tough call to make. I hate them both that much. Oh, Crossy, you've seen Fullmetal Alchemist. You've seen how much of an asshole Shao Tucker is.
He is an asshole.
That is playing it mildly.
For those who don't know who Shao Tucker is, he's the one guy in Full Metal Alchemist where he did alchemy and fused his daughter and dog.
Yep.
And the fandom will never forgive him for it. Let's be honest.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No.
See, here's the thing. I'm gonna vouch for Zami on this. She doesn't like Avatar: The Last Airbender, within reasons.
I assume there's some reasons because, to be fair, I've only seen The Last Airbender. I haven't seen Legend of Korra, so I have no opinion on that one.
So here's the thing about her reason for most of the certain shows or not, she either gets into or hates. It's mostly because of her uncle.
That's understandable.
Because either A, her uncle would show her and stuff, and he would talk about it a lot, and that just kind of annoyed her a bit. Isn't that right, Sarah? Yeah.
Misa says, "Bring me in." You guys talk about FMA. Bring me in.
Oh boy, Mizu wants to. Mizu wants in on this bitch.
Apparently so.
I mean, I don't mind if y'all want.
I don't mind. I got just place.
Retro Studio.
Jinx.
I mean, okay. I guess we're into the Retro
it.
Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Retro
Damn
Warrior
it!
HQ?
I need to get up and.
Okay.
We'll be in Retro Studio, Mizu.
I'll bring her in. Don't worry.
Okay.
Mizu, go to the retro server. Want to chat? We'll drag you.
An example for reviewers just not doing fucking research. Look at any review of God of War 2018. I love God of War, but some reviews are just dumbfounding.
You're not wrong. I've seen some really poor game reviews. And when I say poor, I mean piss poor. Like,
I'm gonna
Jesus.
take a break after I do the line art for this.
By all means.
Are we allowed to see progress?
Y'all want to see progress? Okay, I'll post the 2 ones that I'm finished with.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure the only one she could show progress to is Riku since he paid for it.
Oh yeah, I mean that is true.
Hang on, let me.
Hey, Mizu.
Let me ping.
Y'all need to ask Riku for permission.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be more than happy to show y'all, but that was Riku shit.
Shit, hang on. Need to pin my.
What the heck is Yandere Duo?
Oh, that's Lux and Neon.
Yeah, Lux and Neon.
I forgot why I named it that, but whatever.
I swear, Funimation brings back Full Metal and mess it up. Actually, they kind of shouldn't, kind of not. Like,
no, here's the thing. Fullmetal Alchemist has been officially declared finished by the creator. Mm-hmm. So if we're going to see anything out of Fullmetal Alchemist, it'll probably be a spin-off.
I mean, they're doing something for their 20th anniversary. I mean, if it gets dubbed, like, Funimation's going to have to swallow their pride and, like, bring Vic back.
Or they'll just hire someone else.
Guys.
Like,
yeah?
I don't think Mizu's able to talk because there's just a certain VC or something. Because
what the hell?
Huh?
Hello?
Okay, there we go.
There she is.
No, okay. I was just being quiet, letting you guys talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest though. Like, I think Fullmetal Alchemist is good where it's at, to be honest. Cause they wrapped up the story fucking beautifully on all ends for Brotherhood, and they didn't do a bad job with it in the original either. So.
And Shao Tucker will never be forgiven.
No, he won't.
He will always be a punchable. He will always be a punchable character with a punchable face. Punchable.
He needs to be a punching bag.
The only character I despise worse than Shao Tucker in that series is literally Envy. He can go fuck himself.
Mm-hmm.
Envy can go fuck himself. He like, to anyone who knows what Envy did
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
You'll see at some point, Sammy. You'll see. Just know that he's like the biggest asshole ever.
Nice, I like assholes.
God damn it. Then again, that explains why you like Adam from. That explains why you like Adam from Escape the Infinity.
And you will not like Shao Tucker because this is literally the man who would combine his daughter with a dog.
All right, let's not talk about like Fullmetal Alchemist so much. Like, let's just keep it brief. That way we'll leave her a clear mind.
I'll just post this in the studio chat for example to know who I'm referring to in this case. Where I said, no surprise she likes assholes, considering she likes this guy from Skate the Infinity.
Are you talking about Loverboy?
Yeah, the so-called Matador of Love.
Yeah. I was there for when that happened.
Oh, god damn it.
He is disrespectful as fuck.
Anyway.
Ooh, what thumbnail you making, Cooler?
I'm over here making scapegoats. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Well, that's what you're making. Okay.
All I'm just gonna say is that gift says
wanted me to make them scapegoats.
You're making scapegoats?
Yep.
Aww.
Rico wanted me to make them scapegoat bit tier thingies, so they're holding little Twitch bits.
Oh, that's just cute.
My heart.
That's adorable.
Honestly, what else were we talking about before? Right, stuff we grew up with on Toonami. I'm gonna y'all already know my shows.
Yu Yu Hakusho for me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's on there.
I stayed up when I was 8 years old. I stayed up late on a school night just to watch it.
I don't blame you. Yusuke is a hilarious character.
I watched the first episode to, study something, like for editing purposes, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good series.
You guys stayed up for Yu Yu Hakusho. I stood up like at 12 watching Friends. What the hell were you guys doing?
An anime.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Flick.
No, do it again. Fuck.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
But yeah, another thing to be another show I basically remember watching late at night when it came to Toonami or when it came to what was it, the Midnight Run?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I remember watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I did watch Dragon Ball Z. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, Kenshin was on Toonami at one point too.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Cowboy Bebop was on there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then it got moved to Adult Swim eventually.
Yeah.
Outlaw Star got the same. I'm surprised Outlaw Star didn't get removed to Adult Swim, considering that one episode.
It actually did.
No, not really. Not so much later. Because remember, it was on Toonami for the longest time. It never got moved to Adult Swim for some reason.
Well, it actually did. At some point when they were giving.
When they brought it back, yeah, but now I'm talking back when they first showed it, back when they first aired it.
Yeah,
I need to watch Outlaw Star again.
It is honestly amazing in my book. I'm gonna be honest, and some people might not agree with me on this, but I personally consider Outlaw Star and Yu Yu Hakusho to be superior to Dragon Ball Z. That's just my opinion.
And Demon Slayer, and Shaman King, and
like I said, some people might not agree with me on that, but that's how I feel. Cowboy Bebop, it's a classic, hands down.
No one can beat the classics.
Yeah,
exactly.
Also, an anime me and Babe need to watch eventually.
It's worth the watch. I got Crossy into it. She has sung nothing but praises about that series.
I got Babe into Yu Yu Hakusho, and he got me into Gurren Lagann.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, let's jam.
I'm going to smite you.
To be fair, Dr. V, yes, now it's part of Adult Swim, but back then that wasn't the case.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to catch Toonami on trying to catch the shows that eventually became part of Toonami, that either went from Toonami to Adult Swim or eventually became part of Adult Swim at the start. Yeah, it was hard to catch those shows. Hell, Fullmetal Alchemist immediately joined Adult Swim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell, Cowboy.
And not just.
Sorry. Cowboy Bebop is such a classic that Toonami keeps marathoning it
every so often.
Mm-hmm, every so often.
To be fair, I have to point this out. Cowboy Bebop literally was what helped put Adult Swim on the map. Mm-hmm. It's one of the shows that literally helped put Adult Swim on the map. Yes, and Myron, to answer your question, Trigun I've watched. I got Crossy into it. She is a huge fan of it now.
And I appreciate the voice acting, mostly for Johnny Young Bosch, since that's the first anime role that he had.
Trigun is also an anime I need to watch, but I do like Bash.
Bash is an awesome character. He's funny, he's a goofball, but he's one dangerous son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin, I remember you brought this up when we were doing Outlaw Star review with Max a while back. But there should have been like some kind of crossover between Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star. I know you're not the only fan to say that, and I doubt you'll be the last.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I would love to see that. I'd pay to see that.
The only reason I brought that up was because that one episode where G was wearing a purple suit and a yellow shirt, which looked like Spike's outfit.
I know. He was literally wearing Spike's outfit, just slightly different alteration, like in terms of I guess I'd say the tone.
Have you guys watched Adventure Time, Steven Universe?
Oh, my brother loves Steven Universe. I gifted him the entire box set of Steven Universe. This man nearly cried.
Mm.
Oh damn. By the way, Zammy, Crossy, look in the no mic chat real quick.
What did you
Don't you also like Steven Universe? Sweetheart?
Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
Fine.
I think just try to get your attention.
Zammy?
Yeah.
I said, didn't you also like Steven Universe as well?
Yeah, I hear it. It's nice.
Yeah, like Steven Universe, I'm gonna be honest, initially I was not sure what to think of it, but Crossy got me into watching it, and I'm gonna be honest, the series grew on me.
Mm-hmm.
Good, it
What?
should have.
I've watched Adventure Time, but not Steven Universe.
Samurai Champloo. Okay, I have to say this straight up. It's constantly considered one. I'm gonna be honest. I consider Samurai Champloo one of the best samurai anime of its time. I have to say it straight up. As much as I love shows like Rurouni Kenshin and Cowboy and not Cowboy Bebop and Afro Samurai, Champloo has its own charm.
Watch the anime. Hold up. Let me look this up.
And yeah, it's hip hop themed, but to be fair, it's actually what Afro Samurai should have been in a few respects. The only thing my one major complaint about Afro Samurai, to be fair, was literally the writing was not the best. Like it could have been way better.
Hmm.
I think we could all agree on that.
Ew, I forgot about the incest thing.
Wait, what?
The afro, the incest.
No.
Wait, from the movie. It took me a second to remember what. Wait a second. Oh yeah, it's from the movie, but that was because Seal had some problems. That bitch had some problems. She was all bent on that revenge on Afro so much that she said, "Fuck everything else. He needs to die."
Yes, we know. We are aware that it's part of Disney.
Yep.
Family Guy, Simpsons are
Somebody
part of
put in
Disney.
the chat, Sweet Home Alabama.
Because there was a scene in Afro Samurai, I think it was Resurrection, that there was implied incest, like at some point. I forget where, but
didn't Afro sleep with his sister though?
No, that wasn't his sister.
Mm.
That was a childhood friend of his, actually.
God damn it! So they're
when they did the deed, when he stuck it in, that was a childhood friend of his. And to be fair, the only reason one reason she slept with him, one, she was in love with him, but the other reason was because she was somewhat ordered to. Let's see.
I prefer Space Dandy to Bebop and Champloo.
Space Dandy I've seen. I felt like I was watching an acid trip. I felt like I was watching an acid trip. It's funny, don't get me wrong. But it still felt like watching an acid trip. Okay, and here, the one we're gonna talk about was Otsuru, Zammy.
Yay.
She was the one that basically.
Yay, incest.
That wasn't incest, though. That's hilarious. It wasn't incest.
Seriously, there will never be a
But
show as awesome in my mind as Samurai Jack.
honestly, from what I remember, Samurai Jack, it's definitely a good series worth watching, or it's very least worth looking at, bare minimum. And honestly, like Afro Samurai again. Okay, Dr. B, if you're talking about Afro Samurai, the reason being is because to be fair, for what I read, the creator was actually heavily inspired by I think it was something relating to the Boondocks, but also inspired by hip hop culture and samurai anime. And that's what he put together. But the problem was, again, as I pointed out, the writing really wasn't the best at all. Like, it could have been far better, but it fell really short. Because there was just a lot of cliches throughout the whole series. This comes from someone who's actually seen Afro Samurai, God knows how many times. I've seen it like at least 5 or 6 different times.
Code Geass.
Well, Geek Freak, technically there was no third movie. There was just 5 episodes and then the one movie. Afro was so bent on revenge, he had nothing else. Like, there was nothing more to his character than revenge. And writing a revenge plot is, well, a pain in itself. Let's see, Lily Chan asks, have you guys watched Powerpuff Girls or Powerpuff Girls Z? Just asking.
Powerpuff Girls.
I've watched Powerpuff Girls as a kid.
So watch Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls. And kind of saw Z when it was on YouTube.
Yeah, remember that one episode where Medusa disguised themselves as their mother?
You mean the nanny or stepmother or would-be stepmother?
Yeah, when they were like out shopping and shit, and then the professor fell in love with her.
Yep. That bitch.
And then the Rowdy Rough Boys. That's my second favorite.
Okay, Joshua, I'll say this much. If you're in it for strictly the plot, I wouldn't entirely recommend it, but if you're in it for more than just the plot, like the animation, the characterization, and so on, go ahead, by all means, watch it. It's literally only 5 episodes plus a movie. And that's roughly about maybe 4 hours total of content. And Gail wants to answer your question about Irregular Magic High School. I believe I've seen it, actually. It was a while back, though. I see. Yeah, I've seen clips from it. But watched it in full, no. I had to look up real quick, but yeah, I haven't watched it in full, though. I'm gonna be honest, though. This is just my honest opinion, and my head can't take it as you will. I think that, personally, Afro Samurai is Huey Freeman from the Boondocks reincarnated into another universe. That's just my honest opinion.
Oh my god.
What?
Alright, so Zammy has the Crossy. You know how we watch those anime drinking videos?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they released the Demon Slayer one.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna post the rules in the muted chat for you guys.
No.
Zammy?
Oh, they posted the drunk thing. Oh.
Yeah,
That's gotta be a treat.
Take a look at muted chat. Y'all are gonna be fucking dead.
Oh no. This ought to be a
Where's
treat.
the muted chat?
I'm assuming it's a retro studio.
Hang on. I posted the wrong one. Give me a second. I'm gonna give me a second to the. I was in the wrong server. Give me a second. There's so many damn servers I'm in. Give me a second to find the right one.
I haven't seen Attack on Titan, nor do I care about it.
I read the first few mangas and that's it.
I don't like.
All right,
I don't
here we
like
go.
people
Retro
eating people.
Studio, no mic. Take a look, you guys.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see this.
Oh motherfucker! The first one.
That's death. That's death.
Someone says Nezuko.
Someone says Nezuko. Fuck. Tanjiro headbutts. Okay. Tanjiro eyes or tears up. Okay, that's not much.
That's
Demon
not too much.
backstories. Okay, that's not much. Zenitsu tries to run. Not much.
God damn it.
Zenitsu simping. Okay.
Fuck.
Inosuke tries to start a fight. Fuck.
Hey,
Breathing techniques. Fuck.
we're going to die from that drinking game. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you all would die.
Even if I drank like 6 sucks of like drinking soda or water, that's too much.
It's like Nezuko-chan. Okay, time to drink.
And no, we're gonna speak.
We'd have to kill
we did this,
Zenitsu
we
for
had to
that.
start with season 1, then Mugen Train, then season 2.
Fuck.
Though what's funny was he did put a pinned comment in his video saying the next anime drinking list they're gonna do is at Boondocks Part 2. So keep a
Oh
lookout.
no. That's not fair.
Uh,
Are they trying to kill us? I feel like they are.
okay, we're gonna do a drinking game of our own.
I don't want to die, and I like my liver.
Do you like your bladder?
Same.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
I don't want to end up pissing alcohol for a living.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now.
Who said it needed to be alcohol?
Oh,
That's
y'all,
fair.
I'm gonna start drinking soda, and then I'm gonna start the burp fest.
Jeez. Also, I'm looking at this video. It's about 40 fucking minutes long, almost 41 minutes.
And then every time Zammy burps, you guys have to take a drink as well.
Well, then we're dead.
We'll be dead. Mizu, that's not fair. We'd be dead.
Every time I burp, y'all drink.
I'll hurt you.
Mizu.
Yes.
No, I'm saying Mizu brought up the idea, so now y'all gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I won't be deal with burps. Don't mean I'm gonna drink them. I'll take shots for the rules. I ain't taking shots for burps. I like to live.
Then you suck.
You suck this dick. I don't want to hear it.
And I swallow.
I will turn this
I
car
also
around.
forgot to mention that I swallow.
Yes, you don't spit. You don't
God
spit.
damn it. Just goddamn it. Anyway, like I was saying, to Joshua Parker, to be fair, I'll say as much about Kami got killed. On the one hand, it's not a bad series, but on the other hand, there's a fuck ton of death, and it's recommended you do not get attached to characters for your own good. Because if you get attached to any of the characters, you're going to be sorely disappointed by the time the series is over. I made the mistake of getting attached to literally 2 characters in the series, and I got pissed when they got killed off.
It was like Russian roulette.
No, it's more like Game of Thrones, the anime. That's how I see it. It was Game of Thrones, the anime. Especially North Star, I haven't seen the anime, but I've seen Justin play the shit out of the game. Attack on Titan, I am still on the fence if I want to watch it or not.
Eh.
Like, if I have to be honest, I'll probably check it out at some point, but I gotta catch up on at least 2 or 3 other anime first. I am behind at this point.
What other stuff should we? Any other discussions you guys got? Justin, Mizu?
Trying to think of some.
Damn it.
There was one anime I remember watching that was on Toonami as well that got immediately moved to Adult Swim. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Okay, so was it related to Cowboy Bebop?
No.
I'm
Gundam.
joking.
Gundam 0083.
Was it?
I have a feeling it's Gundam 0083.
It was Tenchi Muyo.
Oh, Tenchi Muyo.
Tenchi is a classic.
Yeah.
Like,
heard
it's a
about it.
classic.
I've never seen it.
Tenchi's a goddamn classic.
All I know is about Tenchi Muyo is like that one time when Crossy said, "This ain't no Tenchi Muyo bullshit."
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of warranted. Keyword kinda.
Will you play any Borderlands game?
Probably not. Like we haven't really thought about it, to be honest.
And given how Borderlands really isn't a cross-playable game, yeah. And to be honest, that game gets more difficult the more players that's in there.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yup, I found out the hard way.
And not to mention, our team coordination wouldn't be the best.
Thought that wouldn't be the best. It would just be hard to work with. Because with Borderlands, there's always so much shit going on. You gotta focus and work together.
Yup. Not to mention all the missions and shit you gotta go through. Because there's a lot if you think about it.
Please do not remind me on how Ace ended up dying from One Piece. I cried.
You kind of died the same way Rengoku did if you think about it.
What do you want, CJ?
I want in.
No.
I want in. But why though?
Why?
We're good.
The Super Saiyan Blue Mirren. If you're sorry, Borderlands is my religion.
Devil May
Cry. About the yeah, I think they're talking about maybe the anime.
Oh, they're talking about Borderlands and stuff. Like we said, Borderlands would be fun for us, but again, at the same time, I don't think I would see us playing it too much because again, it would be a clusterfuck of chaos, and not to mention,
would be.
They purposely increase the enemy difficulty scale depending on how many players you have with you.
Yep. Unfortunately, I can vouch for that.
Same.
And not only that, trying to work together on the missions and share loot is not going to be easy as well.
Like
no.
Unless and it's even worse if there's a huge gap in level between you and your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because everything then scales up to the highest level, like the highest ranking person in the lobby, and that's a pain in the ass.
So yeah, especially if one is a greedy person who would try to get all the good stuff for themselves.
I wonder who that would be. Definitely not me. Nope. Definitely not me. Nope.
Wait, what'd you say, Crossy?
Nope.
I was saying
nothing.
she's denying the fact when I said, especially if Crossy.
Justin,
that's actually gonna.
Okay.
As I was saying, Crossy was trying to deny the whole fact that how I pointed out a fact in most Borderlands, especially if you're playing with that one person who's going to be greedy with all the loot.
Yep.
To get all the good stuff, and Crossy was just like, "Hey, I wonder who that be," and I'm just like,
Yeah, let's be fair. Crossy probably would.
This is the same one who left me in the storm in Fortnite.
Survival of the fittest.
What's that? Your
teammate. He lived.
I actually didn't. I died in the storm because of
you. By the way, how's he back feeling?
Why, from carrying you around all the damn time?
That's the spirit, buddy.
Don't touch me.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Don't you touch me.
Give me a hug.
Don't you touch me with that bullshit. Literally, you left me and
That's Miss Crossy!
You literally left me and Zammy to die in the storm, and a bridge had to try to get us out of there.
Come on, who's your best friend? Who's your best friend?
See? No, you are not pulling in with that act.
Come on.
You get out of here with that BS malarkey.
Come on.
I'm bullshit, Miss Crossy! Poo-poo-poo!
I miss the old style of animation from back in the day. They looked so unique, but these days, anime styles nearly look the same to me.
You're not wrong.
These are my friends, guys. Come on. Anyway.
My point is, though, you don't be that type of teammate to leave someone behind, because that's just rude.
Okay.
That's not just rude. That's just being a dick.
Have you played Resident Evil?
I have not.
I played the Resident Evil games. They're fun and
I
stuff.
as well.
Thing
Mhm.
is, Zammy's even played Resident Evil. If you shout out to our old playthrough of me and Zammy doing Resident Evil 5 with Gordo and Fries, that was a
That was funny.
we did a lot better.
Playthrough
People were saying
go.
how we did. People kept complimenting how me and Zammy did a lot better than Koi and CL when they teamed up on it.
It took
To be fair,
it took you guys 8 or 9 parts, and it
We-
took them 18.
It only took us a few parts because literally not only we were streaming one time,
mm,
we had to do an extra part because the stream crashed on my end and I had to reset it up.
not only that, but to be fair, you only died literally once throughout that entire playthrough.
I mean, the bosses weren't that hard once you know how to figure it out. And literally, given how I play Resident Evil 5, like it's a fucking Bible book, I kind of knew what I was doing, to be honest.
Then you're good.
If anything, it was just helping out Zammy and stuff. But she was a fast learner. She knew what she was doing quick.
Oh my god, there's a Toshiro body pillow. I want it.
Oh
Swear.
my god.
Sweetheart. Basically, Zammy, do you agree what I was saying?
Huh?
I was referring to our Resident Evil 5 Let's Play.
Oh yeah, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people gave us praise how we did a little better than Koi and CO.
I'm not
Especially-
surprised you need brains to play video games.
I mean,
To be fair, not only is the
Really?
teamwork a necessity for Resident Evil 5,
if we didn't need brains to play video games, then we probably didn't need to read in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ooh,
I'm just saying.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Just
you're not wrong.
just throw cards and see if it works.
That's how it is back in the old days, but nowadays you have to read that shit or otherwise you're fucked.
Ain't that the truth?
I get that, Joshua, but if you have the chance to go back and help out your teammates and stuff while you can before they die, yeah, it's called being a good teammate, not being a dick.
Mm,
Also, hello Zara, welcome to the stream. Oh god, yeah.
Personally, I can't really say much for Resident Evil because I never actually played much of Resident Evil, period.
I can vouchly say I played about all the Resident Evil games except for RE3 Remake and RE7.
Doing good, doing good.
Not that I didn't want to, just never got the chance to. Played a bit of RE8, had to stop because my controller was acting funky with my computer on my own.
Understandable.
Might get back to that soon. But me and Zabby do plan to play RE6, isn't that right, sweetheart?
Yeah, for like 3 years now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on you to get a
gonna-
copy.
That's gonna be
Which-
fun to play.
Which reminds me, hon, we need to at least try and finish up our Castle Crashers Let's Play for like 3 years ago.
I know, I'm sorry. I've been
You also
busy.
need to do more Pokemon Reborn shit.
I know, but Crossy's been slacking on that, to be fair.
To be fair, I have a lot of ideas.
And I've been suggesting we should at least do it once in a while, but nope.
It's up to them if they want to see it.
We
Let's
literally made polls about if people want to see more Pokemon Reborn. And people have said yes, they want more.
Chat, help me. They're bullying me.
Well, Crossy, it's also...
No, she's being lazy.
Upload. You don't always have to upload to what the fans like. You can upload for your own free will.
I mean, that's technically what me and Babe do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
because they don't give a fuck.
I mean, Crossy, would you like to upload a fucking Pokemon part or a Castle Crashers part with your hubby? Then go ahead and upload one.
And
If fans don't like it, don't care.
and-
It matters if you like it.
And besides, we were asking if you guys would want to be a part of the Castle Crushers.
I mean, we'll have to get the games and stuff, but yeah. But speaking of getting games, I still have to wait for Zammy to get her game, so I'm gonna have to either A, get her a gift card so she can get it, or B, someone's gonna have to donate so she can get it.
Which game?
Yeah.
What, Castle
Resident
Crashers?
No, Resident Evil
Oh.
6.
That's
Ah.
fair.
But we do
Babe-
need. but we'll do
Babe
need
just
Castle
started
Crashers.
playing the Resident Evil games. Me and him have beaten 5. We're working on 6, but we can't play it at the moment because of his controller and headset situation right now.
Ouch.
Yeah. We was
Yeah, you
almost
got my
done
sympathy
with
for that.
Leon and Helena's campaign too.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this. for RE6, when you two get to the Ada campaign, it's gonna suck ass.
Oh, I know. I've played it before on PlayStation 3, so I know.
For those who don't know why the Ada campaign sucks ass, for those who don't know, in RE6, the past with Leon, Chris, and Jake Muller stories and stuff, they always have a partner and stuff. But with Ada Wong, she works by herself.
The funny thing is, with co-op though, you do get a partner that looks like Hunk.
Yes, but here's one other problem. You can't open doors or do all the puzzles and stuff as Hunk. It has to be Ada.
No, it has to be Ada, which sucks.
You literally, all you can do is just stand there and wait, or basically be a bodyguard covering shit.
That is very true.
That is useless.
Blame Capcom.
You're kind of like, it's like playing with an AI, if anything.
Oh God.
Look
at what fucking Rhyme Style just posted.
Where? Let me see.
Oh God!
Doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master
Two platinum rank idiots.
God damn it, Rhyme Style.
Yeah.
Dang it, Rhyme.
I think he's still trying to reach platinum with his Blue Eyes deck.
He
I see
is.
Nels. I guess it's probably going to be a fight, or Dow's going to be doing a duel on his channel soon.
Speaking of, how are you guys doing in Master Duel?
I haven't really played it much because I need to work on a deck or something. Because I don't mind the Ruiner Demise deck and the fucking Sigma deck. I just want something more fun to use and variety and shit, you know.
Fair
I've been
enough.
bored at work. I already have my Blue Eyes deck is good, and I made an Ojama deck, and it works really well.
I just need to figure out what deck to make next, but the problem is the materials and shit, you know.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
I'm currently stuck on making a Magician's deck myself, so.
and not only that, getting the card packs are fucking suck ass.
So we can just call it Dragon Ball Legends 2, but only it's not Dragon Ball Legends 2 because
technically yes
the problem is. Go ahead.
Technically yes and no, but it's not really Dragon Ball Legends. It's a gacha game. It's basically you could call it Duel Links if you want, but it's got more different stuff you can do more than Duel Links.
So it's basically like Peter, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Yeah, in a way.
I know. Eventually,
I need to start streaming soon.
Oh well, I'm about to end stream soon, so.
No, like not to. I don't think I'll be able to do it today.
Oh, okay.
But at least I'll be able to finish Riku's stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
And J-Boots Integration, we're doing amazing.
Right.
Hmm?
You sent me a couple deck lists. I'm trying to think of which deck list.
Yeah, I sent you one for Buster Blader. Mm-hmm. After we saw that one video by Syriax.
Oh yeah.
Dear God.
That Buster Blader deck be busted.
Oh my God.
No pun intended.
I had Hazard make me a Buster Blader deck. Buster Blader is my favorite card in the series of Yu-Gi-Oh! And y'all can't judge me neither.
To be fair, I can't.
My favorite card is Dark Magician followed by Karibo, so
you like a magician and a hairy ball. Got it.
I like Quibble Hedgehog.
To be fair, there's Magic Karibo, so
I like Quibble Hedgehog.
That's understandable.
That's your son.
That's your child, Crossy. And to be fair, it's good for any synchro deck, so there you go.
It is my boy. It is my baby boy.
That is true. It is good for Babe Synchro deck.
Okay.
Quibble Hedgehog is hilarious. Like, hell, I think it's Quibble Hedgehog in a Shiranui deck just for shits and giggles. And it's surprisingly really good if you play it correctly.
Have I heard of Metopia? I've heard of it.
Utopia's a good deck and stuff.
No, Metopia, the game with
Metopia.
RPG of meat.
I have not played that.
I've seen it. The thing is with Metopia, I've seen a lot of people make custom Miis and stuff. Hell, I seen one where you rescue all the princess and shit, where someone made a Majima thing.
Mm-hmm. And I think I remember an old friend of me and Justin voiced freaking Kiryu and Majima. I think. In that.
I don't know. Our old friends do a lot of voicing today. I lose track.
Yeah.
Point is,
what else?
But yeah. Oh, I also remember you sent me a fucking Dex.
Oh yeah, I made you Jack Alex's Red Dragon deck.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
you're gonna probably have to send me that deck list again.
Oh, I got no problem with that.
Or probably make some adjustments because I'm not gonna lie, I do like the one used on Nexus, but there's some cards I probably adjust to something because given how
That, and to be fair, I made an improved version of that some time ago.
yeah, so just be sure you double check on the improvement, see if there's anything else you want to add before giving me the list. But I do remember you
No
also gave
problem.
me, you somehow creatively, which Zami might love and hate, you somehow created me a deck list where Cyber Dragons and Cyber Dark Dragons are able to work together.
I want that. I already
my
have
big-
plenty Cyber Dragons as is. I'm ready.
Immediately, Sam's just
I
like,
know,
I
but-
want it.
But it's not just any Cyber Dragon deck.
Mention-
It's like where you work Cyber Dragon and Cyber Darks together, since they don't really work together because
DNA
it's Cyber
surgery?
No,
actually, you need Rebirth of Judgment. Actually,
remember that Rebirth Judgment card Zane used against Cyrus?
Mention Yu-Gi-Oh
It's where
stuff and
it's where you
please
can
settle
change
like
the
Yu-Gi-Oh up
attribute.
here.
It's basically where you can change the attribute of any monster in the graveyard and stuff. So he picked dragons, and then he basically got his Cyber End Dragon and everything.
yep. Here it is, Rebirth Judgment. I'll put a screenshot real quick.
Besides, DNA surgery really wouldn't help out much unless it's because
It's on the field, but even then. Like, I'm trying to come up with a combo for, what was it? Now, here's a combo. You're going to call me insane for coming up with this, to be fair. I'm trying to combine Cyber Dragons, Cyber Darks, and Dragon Master Knight. Or barring that, Dark Paladin. I've got ideas on how to make it work. It's just consistency's a bitch. But yeah, and for those who are just joining, we are just having random discussion time, because why not?
Just stuff about Yu-Gi-Oh.
At this point, yeah, we've moved on to straight up to Yu-Gi-Oh. Pendulums? Ooh. I've got two favorites so far for pendulum decks. Just two. DDD and Odd Eyes. Because they're just so much fun for me to use. Like, I have no problem with using Odd Eyes or DDDs.
I mean, since we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, Hazard made me a synchro deck.
Yep, I did.
Somewhat a good synchro deck.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, I wouldn't put it like, competitive level, but it's enough that you can at least work with it.
Yeah, though I got pummeled by Zammy, but it's okay.
Well, you just gotta get used to the game a bit.
I know.
Actually, Game Freak, to be fair, at one point, Fish got a crap ton of supports at one point.
What, Fish?
Yeah, fish monsters and sea serpents. They got like a lot of support, though a lot of that can be blamed on the character from Zexal's Shark.
That is true.
Like, if you look closely at some of the cards like Deep Sea Diva and some of the shark monsters, yeah.
Arrow Shark, Skull Kraken.
Right-hand shark, left-hand shark, panther shark, eagle shark, and so on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, ultimately... Oh, Galaxy Eyes? I'll say this much, Rylan. Galaxy Eyes, initially I was about it, but a friend of mine got me into using Galaxy Eyes. He told me, you know what, try it out. He taught me the ways on how to use it, and then I improved upon it.
Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
Actually, I tend to main more of Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon over Photon Dragon, to be honest.
Oh, by the way, speaking of pendulums and shit, I'm gonna show you this card that I got from opening a pack and shit.
Uh-oh.
One time. You'll probably immediately recognize it.
Uh-oh.
Apartment.
You guys sound quiet. You guys okay?
Yeah. I'm just
Justin,
listening.
you lucky bitch. That card's a pain to get.
Dream King's... Oh.
Yeah.
What?
The Supreme King himself. Jesus.
Look in the Retro Warrior apartment, hon.
Oh, hello, Z-Arc.
Yeah, read its effects though. You'll be
Oh
fucking
no,
giddy.
no, thank you.
All you need to know is this: if he's summoned by his own effect requirements, he blows up every single card in your opponent's side of field.
Yep. And fusion monsters, synchro monsters, and XYZ monsters my opponent's control can't activate their effects.
Pretty much. Oh, it gets worse. When it throws a monster by battle, inflicts damage to their total attack points. He's a dick.
Yeah. At least he can be destroyed by battle. He's not that indestructible.
No, just incredibly hard to kill. But he can't be targeted or destroyed by opponent's card effects. So have fun killing him.
Yep.
And yes, Geek Freak, to answer your question, yes, Fish and Sea Serpents got support a few years back, actually. They actually got a fair amount of support here and there, like, mostly with the Shark Monsters and some of the Atlanteans. But yeah, there you go. And yes, Riley, you heard correctly, Supreme King Zark is that broken. However, the summon requirements are a pain in the ass.
It requires 1 fusion dragon, 1 synchro dragon, and 1 XYZ dragon.
And 1 pendulum dragon, and you have to use the effect of either chronograph or astrograph sorcerer.
I am new to this shit.
Hun, that's why I said we're taking one step at a time.
How did I get Zark? I got him from opening. It wasn't one of those secret packs. It was the master pack thing, where you just get random cards and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking got Quillbolt Hedgehog on my first try. And Stardust Dragon.
I'm proud for that, because it took me 6 packs to get Stardust, so congrats.
No, wait. Shooting Stardust Dragon, not Stardust.
That's still not bad.
And honestly, it only took me... I saw how Jason was surprised and you were a little pissed when it took me only 1 pack to get fucking the 2 best Monarch cards.
Well, to be fair, I was building a Monarch deck already, because it was like... Okay, for those who don't know, I've said straight up, back in the day when I played competitively, and I'm talking real-life tournaments, I used to play Monarchs competitively. And I had a fucking blast. Now, granted, I didn't always win, but I did have fun. And, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, some of the tournaments I went to were pretty fucking toxic, but I still played for what it was worth, and I actually got into top 8 a couple of times. The sad part is, eventually I stopped playing competitively because I found out a number of tournaments I went to were basically being rigged, because at one point I literally had when it came to preliminaries, I literally got a 4-0 record, basically 4 wins, 0 losses, which was the bare minimum requirement to get to top 8. But one dude who got literally a 3-1 record got into top 8 and I didn't. So that's some pretty fucked up shit.
If anything, I don't really do much competitive stuff because a lot of people just did not like to play me when I played the games.
And then there's me. I had no one to duel.
And then there's me that had like a freaking 25-year-old uncle and my 8-year-old self playing fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nice.
Okay, Geek Freak, to be fair, the reason for that is because, let's be fair, a lot of the best archetypes, they're usually they usually consist of a lot of dragons, a lot of spellcasters, a lot of warriors, but that's been slowly balancing out over the years.
Like, which pack should I go for to get it? Like I said, I didn't open up any secret packs. It was just the 3rd pack, like Master Pack or whatever and stuff.
Yeah, the basic Master Pack that you start when you open in packs.
Yeah, like I literally just opened one and it just gave me one out of random.
Yeah, so it's pure RNG at work.
Yeah.
No, Rand, you're thinking of the wrong Zark. You're thinking of Zork.
Yeah, Dragon Paint.
I take a look at my enormous penis.
God damn it. I didn't want to remember that.
I take a look at my enormous pingus.
Oh my god.
Pingus. Who's excited for the Sonic movie?
Me.
I actually am, honestly. I actually am. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 pictures real quick in the apartment chat. Actually, no, in the no mic chat real quick to give an idea of what Zark looked like in the anime. Because they did play him in the anime, and he was literally, in the words of the writers, he was literally the the devil of duel monsters. because he was literally the equivalent of Satan. Not my words; those were literally the writer's words.
Just me, I have a lot of animes to go through, so I don't have time to watch.
You're good. There you go. I just posted in the No Mic chat.
I was reading the chat, but yeah.
Yeah, like I just wanted to know my chat. The monster version, and then the second picture was him before he went completely ape shit.
Hmm.
And then when he reincarnated, he basically became a devil all over again.
Dun 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 dun.
I mean, you're not wrong. Because the first time he was killed, he was literally split into four people. But nope, he came back.
Mm-hmm.
And Rin, I will send you a picture of what he looks like real quick. But yeah. No cap though, Zark was something else. And still is technically something else.
Also, I hear Master Duel in the background.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I heard a
No, you
click.
don't. No, you
I
don't.
heard a click.
Oh.
No, you
wait,
didn't.
Hannah, I
Okay.
actually play Master Duel.
I'm getting my gems.
No, the reason is because I'm actually just watching one of Ryan Child's old YouTube streams of him playing Master Duel. That's why.
Oh,
That's
well,
probably what you
I'm
heard.
getting my gems. Leave me alone.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Okay, and Rin, there you go.
Man.
Yeah, Rin, there you go. Those are the pictures of Zark from Arc 5. He was quite the psycho when he went apeshit. I would put this. He had the psychosis of Yami Bakura and all the malice of Zork Necrophades.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the brutality of the Supreme King from GX. There you go. That's the best way I can sum him up.
E.
What is your guys' opinions on Mephiles from Sonic 06? I have no opinion on him other than the fact that I know he was voiced by Dan Green.
I'd rather watch the live-action Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers than Sonic.
That's what Xavier said, apparently.
Yeah, that's what Xavier. Mizu, you have my permission to transform into the Bringer of Death.
So you're giving me permission to do this voice then, huh?
Yes.
Like your voice Yes, it's my tiny foxy voice. Yeah, bro.
Like, okay, anyone else's opinion on Mephiles the Dark from Sonic 06? I never played Sonic 06, so...
out of all the villains from the Sonic franchise, he was the only one able to actually kill Sonic.
Memphis, Tennessee.
This is true. Like I said, I can't really say much about him because I never played Sonic 06, so I can't say anything on that. Even if I tried.
You dodged the bullet.
I can't. I mean, I never played it.
I know, that's why you dodged a bullet for playing one of the worst aggravating games.
Well, I don't know if it's really bad. I've heard mixed reviews.
It does have its flaws, but it is a good game.
I've seen worse video games than Sonic 06 by a long shot. Case in point. Okay, there's one game I can mention, and trust me, this game was awful. In terms of execution, gameplay, etc. If you ever heard of the game Torrente, you'll know what I mean. But long story short, it was a poorly done version of GTA or True Crime, if you ever heard of those games. This game was so bad. Within 3 weeks of its release, it was put on recall because it was so goddamn awful.
Wait,
This
what?
game the game Torrente. You basically play the role of a fat cop in a city in Spain, and literally you're supposed to take down a criminal syndicate. You can't use any vehicles. You have to basically run around on foot for most of the game, at least, to take on not only this terrorist group, but also disarm bombs that's placed around the city. Like I said, this game was considered so awful.
With a time limit. Got it. Oh god, I hate those.
I don't know if it was a time limit or not. I didn't see all of the gameplay, but I saw enough of it that I didn't have a good opinion of the game whatsoever. The game was considered so bad. Like I said, it was literally put on recall 3 weeks after it was released. And not only that, here's the ratings I remember it got from a few game reviewers that I watched on G4. One of them literally rated it, and he was being nice he said he was being nice. He gave it a 1 out of 10. The other guy wasn't. His friend was not so nice though. He said, "Fuck this. I'll give it the bare minimum score of 0.5 out of 10." It was that bad.
Have you guys watched any of the real-time fandoms from Snapcube on YouTube?
Yeah, I've watched Snapcube stuff. They're funny.
Like I said, Cooler, I've seen worse, like by and far. So I can't really say if Sonic 06 sucks, but I've heard a lot of the griefing people have given that game. But trust me when I say, when you've seen games like Torrente, you won't ever say the same about Sonic 06 ever again. Like, it was awful. Not Sonic 06, but Torrente. It was just god awful. And there was another game that I heard of that was just as bad, if not worse, but I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment because this was years ago. I heard about this. Like, you know, a game is bad if some of the nicer game reviewers are giving it a 1 out of 10 out of pity.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you like never want to ever play it yourself. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna have to put top 10 worst video games of all time.
You guys should do a reaction video to the real-time fandom videos. I mean, trust me, a lot of people want us to. Some people want us to do certain reactions to stuff.
Yeah, and thing is, those are long ass videos to watch and edit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Top 10 worst games of all time. Okay, let me see this. Oh, I almost forgot that existed. No.
You okay?
Well, yeah. E.T. That's worse.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Don't talk about that.
We don't talk. No, E.T. was garbage. Hot garbage.
No, if you want to talk about worst games, I can easily name one for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's hear it.
Super Mario 64.
It's on that list, by the way. It is on the list. Super Mario 64 is considered one of the worst games ever made.
Yep.
Let me see here. E.T. the Extraterrestrial was a complete flop. Big Rigs, Over the Road Racing, number 3. Number 4, Bubsy 3D.
We don't talk about Bubsy. We don't talk about Bubsy. We don't talk
I
about that.
barely even heard of it, so I'll be taking your word for it.
We will save you from Bubsy.
Moving on.
Action 52 is number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, Custer's Revenge. Good lord, I've heard some stories about this game. This game was supposed to be trash. I'm literally looking at all this right now. Number 7, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. What?
I heard about that game.
What can you say about it? Because this one, I wasn't wearing.
I think it was one of those very, very bad interactive type games and shit like that.
Oh, come on. It's an interactive game. How do you fuck that up?
Basically, you have real life people and shit like that.
Oh my fucking god.
And apparently your choices have different results of some shit.
Are you talking about Plumbers Don't Wear Ties?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, Crossy knows what I'm talking about. It's basically an interactive game.
Dude.
So yes.
Dude, I saw the Angry Video Game Nerd review that shit. Of course I know.
Honestly, I saw Taco Man play it.
Oh my god.
What?
Just wow.
Yeah, it's a very, very bad interactive game.
That's just trash. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the gameplay for Promise War Ties. This is garbage. Ew.
It's literally just an interactive selection game, but somehow it's got like real people scenarios in it. Like they somehow pulled that shit off.
It's
And
impressive, but oh my god.
it's no, it's hot garbage. I'm sorry, that is hot garbage. You ain't changing my mind on that. That is hot garbage. Now this was already on the list, no surprise. Now number 8 on this list was Sonic 06, but apparently for mostly because of the glitches. Okay, if it was the glitches, that's understandable to a point, but I wouldn't call it the worst game ever. Now for all the other hot garbage I've just witnessed.
Mm-hmm. Top 10 top 10 favorite classic games that you always play.
Let's see. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Oh god, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
That was a bad idea.
Okay.
Guys. That's terrible.
Guys.
Hold on, one more. Number 10. Number 10, Ride to Hell Retribution.
Oh god.
Justin, you want to light me on this one? Because I never played this game, never heard of it, so...
God, where do I see this? Okay, Crossy, before we do our top 10 classic games we play, I might be a little rant on this one, okay?
Alright, go ahead. Cue your angry video game nerd motif.
I will say this. I seen reviews on this one, and I seen Let's Plays of this. I seen Angry Joe review this.
Oh god, that poor bastard.
And it's that bad. He rated that bad. I seen Game Society Films play this. I seen Super Best Friends play it and shit. It is there are a lot of glitches. The aiming is bad. The fight mechanics are hot ass. There's a lot of stupid shit. And let's not to mention the supposed sex scenes that are in it. But the problem is they're fully clothed, so it's basically dry humping.
Oh my god!
Because,
because,
children might be around. Think of the children.
That's an adults only, goddamn!
Also, hello, Kamiki.
Hey, Kamiki.
And not only that, literally, it's supposed to be a bike girls type game and shit. And even then, the fucking driving mechanics are hot ass. Literally.
Oh my god.
Like, literally, I can't even remember what Angry Joe rated that game, but it was bad, man. It was bad.
You know what? I would have been, like, the only motorcycle gang-related game I ever played was Road Rash Jailbreak. While it wasn't the best game I played, it wasn't the absolute worst. And after reading this, it makes Road Rash Jailbreak look like a fucking holy grail. God.
If you look up Matt McMuscle, Angry Joe Show's review on it, or Matt McMuscle's review on that shit.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened on that one game. And literally, and what else? If you watch the two best friends play it, basically Matt and Pat and stuff like that, you can watch their Let's Play of it. I think there's other people who played it, but I digress. You can watch it for yourself, see how bad it was. It's just... It's bad. It's bad. Not to mention the models look awful. It looks complete garbage.
A polygonal disaster.
There weren't even that bit of polygons. Like, the 3D models look like shit. Like, hang on, let me see if I can find a GIF or a picture or something.
I feel like just from what Justin's saying about this game alone, it's like diving into a literal pit of shit.
Let's see.
I am scared, guys. I am scared.
So this is what I mean by saying, as much as people give grief to Sonic 06.
Here's a GIF of the QuickTime event and stuff where you're drowning one of the bad guys and stuff. And here's what it looks like when you're just not pressing the buttons.
Jesus Christ.
It's that bad. Look.
Aren't they even trying?
What the? No! That's trash!
Yeah, that's
trash!
He's not. This is the QuickTime event and stuff because it's QuickTime events and stuff. But this is what it looks like if you don't press the button. It's like a frozen JPEG.
Okay, someone asked us the question: What do you guys think
Yes.
of Bakugan Battle Brawler video game for the Wii, PS3, and Xbox?
Never played it, so I can't give an opinion.
Okay, so I only played the Bakugan games on the DS and stuff. I never really played it on the Wii. And the most Bakugan I remember game-wise was the... Give me a second. I'm trying to remember the name. The second Bakugan game on DS and stuff, and things like that. Is another bad one. Also, look at this bad thing right here. Just look how bad this is.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this just proves my point that Sonic 06 doesn't deserve the briefing it's been getting. Not when
Yeah.
you see hot trash like that.
Yeah. Anyway,
This is trash.
but as I was saying, the new story one with the second season, basically where you fight with Dan and his other friends.
Nah, New Destroyer.
You know what?
Destroyer, that's what it is.
I'm sorry I'm gonna have to scar your chat for a minute.
Oh no, hon. No, what are you doing?
I'm gonna post a link to that GIF in the stream chat.
Rolling It was one of my favorites. It was a good game and made an emotional tie to Leonidas, who was my favorite Bakugan.
Chat, click that link at your own fucking peril. That is literally one of the animations for Ride to Hell Retribution.
Yeah.
And what was supposed to be a drowning, or some sort.
Here's the thing: it is a drowning thing, but if you can see the flashing B button, it's a quick time event.
Good God, that's still bad.
You can't even get that right.
This is what it looks like if you don't press the buttons and you just stand there. It's funny and stupid.
But I thought in QuickTime...
Yeah, here's the thing. That's the idea in QuickTime events. You're supposed to press the thing. But in this game, if you don't press it, it doesn't seem like there's a punishment. But it just looks complete ass, and you look like a damn fool. And it's like the game's just waiting for you to press it. And I think if you take way too long, the game just does it for you.
Even if you have to pee. Oh my God. I love how we just went from anime discussions to Yu-Gi-Oh discussions to video game discussions.
Well, we did look up worst games ever. And good God. I'm sorry, but I have to put this abomination higher up on the list of worst games over Sonic 06. Just on principle.
I'm gonna check out the reviews after the stream to see like what the fuck? What the fuck, man?
That's hot. That's hot ass.
Anyway, back to the list. Top favorite classic game that you will always play.
I will say I will enjoy. For what it's worth, I will enjoy the classic Final Fantasy VII.
Understandable, just.
Mine would probably be Sonic the Hedgehog on Genesis, since it's the first time I actually played.
That's literally one of the first games I ever played. You were awesome for that. That is literally one of the very first video games I played.
Yeah, Mario Kart DS and the Wii.
That's fair.
That is also very fair.
What about you, Zammy? Zammy? Think he's AFK or something?
He's busy playing Master Duel. I heard those little ringers. If I have to say the worst game in Sonic 06, Sonic Riders for the Kinect.
If it's for Kinect.
Not get me started on that.
There's a lot of games that are bad on Kinect. If you want to talk about bad games, you could talk about bad Dragon Ball games. For example, Budokai.
Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball one for the Kinect was bad too.
But if you want to talk about, the only thing that was good about it is, aside from the cheesy paper cutout Super Saiyan wig it gives you for playing the game, it has the one thing not many games has it. You know what that is?
What?
It's the one Kinect game on Dragon Ball where you can play as Super Saiyan Bardock. No joke.
Wow.
You and your Bardocks.
I'm not even joking though. I'm not saying
he's
that as a
true on that. Because I got Sonic Riders Connect and the Dragon Ball Connect game.
I'm not even saying that as like a whole fucking fat Bardock fandom. It's just being legit factful.
Ah.
Yeah, it's just like it's one of those things where it's just
Please don't mention that Budokai game.
But if you want to talk about a bad Budokai game, you can talk about Dragon Ball Z Budokai Dragon Ball
Ooh,
Ultimate Tenkaichi.
interesting question by Rylan.
Hmm.
If you were to be transported into Yu-Gi-Oh, what 3 decks would you guys bring with you? Can be real cards or Duel Links cards, and would end up having anime effects instead of the normal ones. That's a good question.
I would Magician deck, a Synchro deck, and then possibly just a random ass deck.
That's
Well,
For the hell of it.
I would bring in
Crossy.
my. Oh, go ahead, Crossy.
Magician deck,
Mm-hmm.
Synchro deck, and that's probably
I
it.
think I know.
I don't have a third deck.
Actually, I think you.
My
Wait, Honda,
Shiranui.
was one you were.
My Shiranui.
Yeah, that's what you're referring to with your synchro deck. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Please
Fair enough.
Please don't mention that Budokai game. Guys, we're scaring poor Kamiki.
To be fair, kind of a given.
I'm gonna go to see a live stream. See you next live stream. Later, Lily-chan.
Don't worry about it. Anywho, Justin, I just found the list. I had to
You'll
tweak
be
the deck
fine.
a bit, but here you go.
Thank you. Let's see.
Justin, your decks you wanted to bring with you if you had the opportunity?
Let's see. I would take. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I would probably take one of my synchro decks, either my Jack or Yusei one, because I do like using those for them.
That's fair.
Because I work them really well. I would take my Cyber Dragon deck because I know how to use that for quite some time.
All right.
Third deck wise, probably a Buster Blader type deck or something because I do want to try that out.
That is fair. This will be. Oh, we'd curve stomp most of the competition arc 5 easily.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, Justin, with how he handles the red dragon deck from when he's faced me, and I have the video on my channel when Justin and I faced each other. I was using my Clearwing Synchro Dragon deck versus his red dragon deck. And I'll be honest, Justin gives as good as he gets, so you've been warned.
I just kind of go with what you give me, really.
That's fair. Also, what is it? In my case, I'm gonna be honest. That's a tough choice because there's a number of decks I'm really good with where I tend to favor. But if I'm gonna be honest, and you can't fault me for this, I would bring my virus deck. I would probably bring my rocket deck. Keyword probably. Either that or my Stardust deck. And I would probably bring either my own DDD deck or if I have to be honest, I'll probably bring my Blackwing deck. I tend to be really good with those. Actually, no, then there's my Red Eyes Burn deck, but you see what I mean. Because, unfortunately, for most of my opponents, I do have a Red Eyes Burn deck. I just don't have it finished on Master Duel yet.
What if you guys would be in Zexal instead?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only one I'd have issues facing, and with good reason, will be Kite. Only because, to be fair, he's very unpredictable at times.
I think I know a good opponent for Justin.
What are you thinking?
Yuma.
I feel like Justin would just curb stomp him.
I probably have over 20 wins like Bronx did.
stomp him in the nuts. Stomp him in the nuts. I'm gonna stomp him in.
No,
Oh,
my
yeah, I heard-
God.
Oh my god.
Ah.
I mean, in all honesty, consider that there's that one theory about how that's one Zexal character apparently, supposedly, is Yugi's an old man.
Mm-hmm.
Keyword, that's more theory than proven fact. What was his name again? Roku, I think this was?
It was Roku.
Okay. Yeah, supposedly he's Yugi as an old man.
Yeah, because he has all the legendary monsters like Dark Magician.
Blue Eyes, Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician, Red Eyes, and so on. Well, he has them as statue monsters.
So I guess
Which reminds me, did they ever make the statue monster thing?
So I guess you could say Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters and GX were kind of canon to Zexal and not 5D. Oof.
Well, probably not. I mean, to be fair, we already know that 5Ds is canon to the original. It's because of two particular factors. One, it was confirmed by the writers that 5D takes place roughly at least a good 15 to 20 years bare minimum after GX. And two, there's one character that's a recurring character between the original and 5Ds. I think it's pretty obvious who it is. He literally appeared in the first episode of 5Ds.
Ushio and Trudge.
Well, technically it's the same character, but yeah, you got that right. Ushio is literally the same character, the same dude from season 0 and the original.
Mm-hmm.
The same exact guy.
That's my only.
The writers confirmed this.
That's my only gripe on Zexal. Like, it shows like Yugi's monsters, Kaiba's monster, Joey's monster, and Jaden's monster, but not Yusei. So I can assume that they're trying to make 5Ds not exist after the scandal shit.
I don't know about that.
Or something like that.
Like, to be fair, Zexal takes place in a completely different location, unlike the first three. You have to remember that. The first three took place in Domino City. But Zexal takes place in Heartland. So there's some very different changes there. And believe it or not, I looked this up, hon. Originally, they were going to have some Synchro Monsters appear in Zexal, but they scrapped the idea.
Shame. Darn shame.
Like, they were originally going to have a couple of Synchro Monsters in there. I already know it wasn't any of the 5D Signer Dragons. But it was, they did confirm a few Synchro Monsters like Iron Chain Dragon were supposed to be in Zexal, but they ultimately dropped it.
Hey! No booping! No authorized booping.
Hey, Flute.
Yeah. Surprised to see you here in this neck of the woods.
Same. Oh, right. And to answer a question apparently by Myron, let's see here. If you could be the main protagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which era would you be in and what deck, depending on how long you played? That is a good question.
Oof. I don't know. Synchros look kind of neat. I like the synchros.
So you'd be a Formula 5Ds person?
Yep.
That's understandable.
As for me, I would be fine with any of the first 3 Yu-Gi-Ohs.
That's fair.
I'm a bird. I'm not a flute. I'm a bird.
You're a slutty bird, Koi. Get over it.
Get over it!
Wait, do that again, Mizu. I think the mic cut off.
It probably did because of how high pitch I have to do Ruby's voice.
You're a cotton candy bird. Okay, there we go.
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's a toss-up between 5Ds and the original because on the one hand, I like the original for what it was all about. Because of the roots and everything, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind being a protagonist in 5Ds either, so that's a tough call to make. But if I was the protagonist of 5Ds, I would have to be very careful which deck I used. Because I don't like being too super overpowered against my opponents. I like to actually, have some fun, a good clean fight.
Yee.
So I probably, let me see. You know what? I probably use a Shiranui deck just for shits and giggles. Keep in mind, for shits and giggles though, like to be honest, I don't know what deck I would use in that era. So there's that. And let's see here. And to answer another question from earlier, why not the final enemy in Zexal though? I thought that would be the hardest when comparing your guys' decks. Honestly, Don 1000, I'm gonna be honest, I consider him kind of a joke because literally his deck is too reliant on the Numeron Network card. You get rid of that and you pretty much fuck him over entirely.
Stump him in the nuts.
That's putting it mildly. Like, Don 1000's deck is too reliant on one field spell. And the only reason he was winning with it initially was because he cheated and used an out-of-bounds tactic to do it.
Also, I have one thing to say to the flute. Exceeds monsters, exceeds monsters, pendulum monsters.
Thing is, though,
Running.
it won't trigger him too much because I heard that he's been using numerons.
Motherfucker! Well, I tried. Back to the drawing board.
I ain't too concerned about it. Numerons have their weaknesses, just like any deck. And I know there's some people out there who say that their deck can be considered invincible. That's not true. Every deck has a weakness somewhere.
But he has to watch Zexal in order to get what the stuff is.
Not really.
You just get the cards, read the effects, and there you go.
Read your cards. Like, literally, that's what you need to do. Read your cards. Too many people do not do this.
I'ma steal your mac and cheese. Come and get it.
Hello, Guido.
Can't get my mac and cheese, bish.
Like, too many people do not read their fucking cards, and that's what costs them games. They don't read their shit.
Fuck pendulums, fuck Xyz, and fuck rings. I got him, boys. I got him. My first win. He's not gonna fight back.
Yeah, and that's bad news for you, Koi.
I am gonna enjoy this victory.
Man, that's too bad, Koi, because I happen to be a big fan of Pendulum Xyz and Link Monsters. They're actually kind of fun.
Also, Quibbled Hedgehog for the win. Quibbled Hedgehog Master Race. Thank you.
In all honesty, like I said, personally, it's hard to tell which deck. Okay, Doctor, we have to stop you right there. Exodia is not OP. It's literally to depend on how you build it. And I can prove it too. Because most of the time when Exodia wins, it has to be through some pretty specific circumstances. You have to draw all 5 pieces. And successfully. If your opponent so much as gets rid of even one piece of Exodia, you are fucked.
Did I scare him off? Did I do it? Did I win? Okay.
I think you just triggered him more than anything.
I love how Boy just said fuck pendulums, fuck links, and fuck XYZs when
he ain't gonna do anything. Besides, I think I won this fight. And I didn't even have to lift a card.
Well, Myron, to be fair, Master Duel is a learning experience. And not to mention, most people who usually win with Exodia decks, to be fair, they have to make their deck specifically centered on basically drawing cards constantly until they get all 5 pieces. If they so much as slip up even once with that draw engine, they are automatically bricked and they can't do shit. I have literally witnessed this for myself, too many times to count. I've witnessed this happen far too often. That's why Exodia decks are overrated. Y'all can call me an asshole for it if you want, but I stand by what I said.
Oh really? Xyz, links, pendulums. That ought to scare ya.
That's because technically Kamiki Optimize is not considered searchable.
Do you want me to send you a gif of frickin' Utopia, frickin' Odd Eyes, frickin' whatever the hell
Oh my
Yusaku's monster uses, Koi?
Oh my god.
I'll scare ya.
I feel like you wouldn't like one of my favorite decks then, if that's the case. Because I've been actually working on building Code Talkers, believe it or not. I'm gonna be honest, they're kind of fun. Just they're just a pain in the ass to put together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, on the one hand, I like Link Monsters for what they can do, but at the same time, yes, they can be kind of annoying. I'm not gonna deny that. But they're not here's the thing you have to remember about Link Monsters. They have no defense mode. So cards like Mirror Force are a gigantic FU to them.
Time to make a funny JoJo reference, so,
Like, let's be fair. Like, hon, have you not noticed that Link Monsters have built-in weaknesses like they do for a reason?
I haven't seen Varane's, but I think so.
But I'm talking like you've seen some of my duels of Link Monsters.
Yes. It was me, Dio. In fairness, I love using Dragon Maids. They're annoying and make my friends want to pull their hair out.
I've only faced Dragon Maids literally once, but here's the thing, I curb stomped my opponent.
Okay.
Because either my opponent didn't know how to use them properly, or I just had that big an advantage. I don't know which, but it happened. Okay, you know what? I got a question for the entire chat. So, which god trio would be your favorites, or god cards, so to speak? And before anyone asks, I will name it. I will name what I'm talking about. Either the Egyptian god cards, the sacred beast, the Nordic god cards, the wicked gods, and so on. If you have any favorites among them, say so now.
Egyptian gods.
Anyone in particular, or all three?
I like all three.
That's fair. Crossy?
Egyptian gods.
Any particular ones, or all three?
Obelisk the Tormentor.
That's fair. Justin? Justin?
Jable and Jables.
I'm assuming he's concentrating on something. Alright, so I have three different god cards I actually like. But they're from three completely different archetypes. Fly for the Sky Dragon, Haman, Lord Striking Thunder, and you're gonna call me weird for this one. The Wicked Dreadroot. I like those three god cards in particular. I've made a deck around them a long time ago. And surprise, it actually worked. And would you like to hear the effect of the Wicked Dreadroot? You'll find it amusing and disturbing.
Aww.
Sure.
Okay, I'll read it out loud as best I can. Cannot be special summoned. Must be normal summoned or set by attributing 3 monsters. The attack and defense of all other monsters on the field are cut in half. Permanently. So in other words, as long as Dreadroot's on the field, no one's getting past half their strength. Ever.
Just ouch. And oof. And that's an oof moment.
I pray to whoever faced your Wicked Root deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Kamiki, when I first built it, it was because of a dare on behalf of 2 of my friends. They said, here's what the conditions of the bet were. We had to pick one god card from each of the 3 archetypes, Wicked Gods, Sacred Beast Gods, and Egyptian God cards. And then we had to pick one and make a deck built around them. The tricky part was figuring out which deck would work best for them. I picked Dreadroot, Slifer, and Haman purely at random. And at the time, I'm gonna be honest, Haman was not my favorite initially. But I put my head, I thought on it, made a deck, and surprise, it worked. Next thing you know, my opponent, like, one of my friends faced off against me. He picked Obelisk, the Wicked Avatar, and what was it he also picked? Oh yeah, and Raviel. I kicked the shit out of him with Dreadroots. I kicked the unholy shit out of him.
Also, Zam Zam is
Yes.
just checking if you guys are still there or something.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. I was just letting. I have the because I do this with Big Tube. I try not to tend to talk over people.
That is completely fair. Yeah, but that was the conditions of the bet at the time. So, Kamiki, you wouldn't be wrong to say that. I was kind of a dick with freaking Dreadroots. But my other friend, he got wise. And as soon as I summoned Wicked Dreadroot, and I went through a fair amount of trouble to summon him, guess what he does? And I want to hurt him for it too. You wanna know he fucking plays that fucking ruins my plan with Dreadroot?
Raigeki.
Oh no, Raigeki was banned at the time. What he did?
Wow.
No, well here's what he did. Bottomless trap hole. Like, fuck.
Also, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the little girl's room.
All right, we'll keep the chat entertained.
That's just as bad as what I did to Babe when he was about to summon his Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Didn't he get revenge on you for that though?
Yeah, he eventually got a revenge on me for it, but he still gets salty over it sometimes.
I wonder why.
I'm sorry,
But, yeah.
excuse me for having a card that negated the.
But yeah, that's actually what happened. But thankful for me, I made a comeback. But it wasn't easy because he was kicking my teeth in for half the game.
He's going to show.
Yep. But I eventually got back. I got back at him by summoning both Haman and Slifer. He was pissed.
Who were you fighting?
One of my old friends from back in the day, my friend Aaron. We had that running bet about picking different god cards because we were bored. The end result was basically me kicking the shit out of him with Slifer and Haman after he bottomless trap holed my Dreadroot. Fucking bastard. Hold on, Riley. We can only keep up with so many questions at once.
Yeah, we can't answer all of them at one time.
If you were to face up against Zark at the end of Arc 5, what would you run against his OP Pendulum deck? I'm going to be honest with you, and this is if I was going to be an absolute dick. I would use Skill Drain against him.
I watched Arc V to understand this, so.
That's fair. I'm going to say straight up. He ran a Supreme King Dragon deck that had all sorts of crazy abilities. Zark himself was near unkillable.
I'm back.
Welcome back, hon.
Hi.
So, if I wanted to be a complete dick, welcome back, hon. If I wanted to be a complete dick, I would have used Skill Drain against him. But if I was going to basically, play like I usually do, which is not being a complete dick, I would probably use...
I haven't watched Dark V either, so hit him till it bleeds.
To be fair, there is a way to actually do that, but you have to pick the right deck for the job. Like, basically, Zark had his combo where anytime he would take battle, he would take damage to his life points, he would gain life points instead.
Mm-hmm.
With his Infinity and Zero Gates, which was a surprise, a callback to Night Shroud from GX. Let's see. But yeah, in all honesty, it would really depend on my mood, and it would depend on how I would play. Because to be fair, I've been called a complete asshole when I play. Hell, even Crossy has called me a bit of an asshole for how I play sometimes.
Oh, you are an asshole.
Han, to be fair, better you learn against me than learning against a competitive player who has literally no sympathy for you whatsoever. And to be fair, remember, Han, I offered to teach you how to play. So you can't really get mad at me for that.
I'm not mad at you. Like, I'm just, you know.
So yeah, there you go. And hello, Prince John.
Hello.
But yeah, like literally, it's just. Here's the thing you have to remember, to be fair, Crossy. I used to play competitively, which unfortunately meant for some people who basically don't play competitively, I have those instincts where I'm going to basically play the most dickish move possible at times. But you know what? Just to fuck with Zark, you know what? I guess I know what I would use against him.
What?
Simple. I would use my virus deck.
Nice.
It would ruin him. I don't know about OTKing him, but I can say that I could basically be a complete dick and just screw with him.
Also, someone's digital pet is hungry.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, skill drain would just ruin Zark outright. Cause all of his monsters rely heavily on their effects.
Honestly, it'd just be a pain to deal with, like freaking phallic monsters or whatever they're called. The thing that that main antagonist Paradox uses or whatever.
Oh God!
Oh God! The
What's that deck
paradox
type
of
called?
no, God,
What's that
no.
deck type called again? I forgot.
Hmm?
What's that deck type that Paradox uses again? I forgot.
Malefic.
Malefic. That's the one. I hate those.
I summon Malefic Stardust Dragon, and I summon my Malefic Cock.
Oh God! Zark was like Paradox is just a dick. I have to say it.
Are assholes.
Yeah, they are,
but
but they're not invincible.
He wasn't a bad character, though.
Long story short about skill drain, Rylan, is this. As long as it's face up on the field and you pay 1,000 life points for it to activate it, no one can use their monster effects. It's the ultimate asshole card at times. Depending on the situation, it is one of the meanest cards to ever play against an opponent. But that's just one way to mess with his deck. So at the time Zark was initially introduced as a card, if I remember correctly, Skill Drain was banned. Or was limited, I can't remember which. Like, I honestly can't remember which.
Okay.
But, yeah. Hmm?
Oh, I was just talking to Sam, seeing why she was BRB. My mom had to take care of things. It's good. Carry on.
Okay.
Alright. Also, let's see.
Oh.
Trying to remember. What was it? Now that I think about it, there was another deck I used to run back in the day, but it was. Well, it got me a nickname I wasn't expecting.
Hmm?
And what nickname is that?
I was called the Fortune Pimp. There's a story behind that one. The reason I was called that was because back in the day when I played competitively, well, okay, so basically I told my friend Bernard, who taught me how to play, because I said, you know what, I want to try something else, just because I don't expect to get top 8 or whatever, but I want to at least try it out. So I started putting together a Fortune Lady deck. Hilariously, I only needed to pay like roughly, what was it? Here's the thing, like most people are spending like up to $600 to build a deck. Mine only cost me $15. No joke. To pay for all the cards I needed, I only needed $15. I put it together, I competed with it, I made top 8.
Oh. Okay. Shit.
My last opponent before the top 8 was pissed at me because he couldn't play his Dark World deck the way he wanted to. I kept forcing him to get rid of his monsters. So now I basically completely disrupt his play. But I also blew up his when he finally got his big boss monster on the field. Guess what I did to him?
Oh boy.
I activated Fortunately Light's effect by bouncing it back to my hand. Her effect kicks off. Fortunately Fire blows up his big bad Grapha at 3,000 attack points.
My God.
And because of Fire's effect, inflicted burn damage equal to the amount.
No.
In short, it was pain. Utter pain.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of BC because I need to go take a shower.
All right.
So.
Take it easy, Mizu.
Oh, you guys have fun.
Good to have you, Mizu.
Yee.
Let's see. Alan asks, if you were to be any anime protagonist, who would you choose to be? Note that their gender would automatically change to your current gender.
Inuyasha.
Tough choice.
And Yoa Sakura. And Edward Elric. And Yoa Sakura.
Tough choice.
And
And
Yoa Sakura.
You already said that twice.
I know. I'm just being a dick.
Flick.
No, don't.
Flicks in the forehead.
No.
Too bad.
Stop it.
No.
Stop.
But let's see. I guess, if I have to be honest, I'd probably be, who's that one character for Arifureta? Hajime Nagumo, because he just don't give a fuck. Period.
Oh, that's cool, Xavier.
Okay, I already stated my opinion on that one, Rylan. Let's see, you made top 4 of Malefics? That's not bad. Malefics are assholes if you play them correctly. I've seen so many people misuse them. So that's one reason I don't have the highest opinion on Malefics, to be honest. Not because of anything in particular like about Malefics themselves, but I've seen players play them pretty badly at times. Like I literally witnessed one person. He went out of his way to skill drain and summon. He used a combo skill drain and summon Malefic Cyber End and Stardust and Malefic Blue Eyes and attempted to attack for an OTK, only to get mirror forced.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes to show the simplest shit is what can ruin your opponent's day.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't have the highest opinion on Malefics overall. Not because of anything wrong that they did or anything, it's just overall Malefics have their weaknesses.
Any.
For example, no field spells, no Malefics.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying that without field spells, Malefics are pretty useless.
Malefic World.
You can't even play them. You can't even fucking play them, basically.
You know what's also weak without any field spells?
What?
Earthbound Immortals.
Yeah, they're pretty much dead in the water.
Here's an interesting matchup. People put Malefics against Earthbound Immortals. See which wins.
I've actually witnessed that, believe it or not.
How'd that go?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Between the constant attempts to direct attack each other with two of my friends who were playing those decks, just barely my friend with the Earthbound Immortals won, but barely.
You think we can create something with a number deck?
Probably. It depends on which numbers you would have to use, because you can't use all 100 numbers, obviously. So.
Yep, you're not that OP. You're not special. No,
it's not that. Remember, the current limit is 15 in your extra deck at all times. Okay, that's highly understandable, Xavier. The Silver Calcos is actually very good for Malefics because once per turn it can't be destroyed by card effects.
I should voice the Ojamas. No.
Nah.
If anyone could voice the Ojamas,
I don't think
it's
he has
probably.
I don't think he has a pitch for it, to be honest.
If anyone could voice the Ojamas, it's probably Justin.
I don't know.
Or has. Or Riku.
You need nah. I don't think so.
Or Assassin. Or Assassin.
Assassin easily.
Yeah.
Like I can see Assassin doing it.
Yeah, because Koi seems a bit like, no offense, but
I don't think it's the right vocal pitch for it.
Not to
like,
mention, I don't think he has to see. He has to see
high pitch.
You have to be Shemmel levels of annoying.
Nah, not just that, but like the pitch is also the issue as well. Like so with a drama yellow, especially, you gotta be really high pitched.
I mean,
to the point where it's almost grating.
If they're talking about the anime that the Ojamas like, by the Chaz and shit.
That's what I'm basically getting at.
Yeah. No,
like,
I was talking about the Chaz. If they're talking about the anime, the GX Ojamas.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I see. You have to get really high pitched on that one.
Yep.
What do you guys think of Friday Night Funkin'? I have mixed opinions on it. Like, I'm not the best at rhythm games, so I'm the worst person to ask about that.
Overstayed its welcome? Kinda? Maybe?
It's not really.
Oh.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah, it's enjoyable, but,
But
I don't know, like, it's challenging and my brain, it's kind of hard to memorize.
In other words, she doesn't play the game because she can't handle that type of game.
What's like, I kind of have trouble, like, memorizing shit if it comes too fast to me.
That's actually understandable.
Like, I can memorize the simple shit, but not, that kind of shit because it goes so fast.
Okay, Xavier, I have to point something out real quick, and you're going to probably be annoyed with me for saying this, but I actually crushed a Malefic player deck with my Virus deck. He was not amused. All it took was a Sangan and a Crush card Virus, and I shut down his deck. My opponent was not a happy boy.
Mm-hmm.
Malefics are powerful, but they have some serious weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you play them correctly to get around those weaknesses, you are going to get royally fucked in the long term.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I'm not even just saying that.
Anywho, I think we reached the discussion limit.
How long was we streaming anyway?
About like almost 3 hours, like 2 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a lot to discuss. Like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. So let me see if I could raid you to some. Let me see if I could find someone.
Probably raid a bridge.
I don't know. A bridge CL. A bridge CL. Yo.
Flip a coin.
You know what? Heads, a bridge, tails. Yo, I don't have a coin. I used to have a penny, but I don't know where.
You have a coin app or something?
Let me see. Okay. Coin flip. Okay.
Ryland, to answer that question, my OC would pretty much, like, if I had a Dragon Ball OC, it would sound exactly like I sound right now, because I never really put any real thought into it, other than design.
Okay. Okay. Heads, bridge, tails for CL. Wow. Heads it is.
I guess we're raiding the Muffin Boy.
Yep. All right, guys. the stream. Thank you guys for coming to the streamy stream. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell and make sure you guys, are aware of my uploads and stuff because the algorithm is shit. We are going to be rating the Muffin King with the hashtag
Crossy raid. I take it.
hashtag Crossy raid. I'd like to thank my guests for joining me. I'd like to thank Zammy, Justin, Haz, and Mizu for joining me. I will see you guys then, and take care, everybody, and goodbye.